Warning, the following contains material that may be too disturbing to some people. Descriptions of violence, mature situations, and adult themes. This is intended for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Sometimes it happens.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you guys doing? Welcome to Force Flesh, episode 108. 108, I think. Let me check. It is.
Sure.
It is 108 confirmed. How is everybody doing this week? You guys doing all right?
Yep.
Nope, dying.
No.
Yeah.
We'll have to fix that by making you die in the game.
Nothing a little
We're
candy can't
expecting a
fix.
no, were ya?
Well, it's good to see all you guys. I hope you're doing all right. We're here to play some more Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition for you guys. So I'm going to try to get in the habit of doing these announcements at the start. So let me just get that out of the way. Then we'll go around the table, have everyone introduce themselves, their characters. You can talk a little bit about what you got this level up if you want. That might be a good time to do that. But first things first, you guys know you can join the Ramblinman TV Discord. It's free. You can see insane memes and things. Here is the link. Here is the link for that. If you're watching on YouTube, it's in the description below. So check that out. Let's see what else we got here. You can. Well, I'm missing things. Why am I'm missing links for art and things. Why? Excuse me. Little bit rusty, I guess. We took a week off. So you can also check out the artist who did the artwork for Vash. We'll get to Wolfrin in a second, who plays Vash, but it's his other character. He's the deviantartpage.com for that. And I guess if you want, you can check out my link tree and find me other places. I don't know. I feel like if you're here, you know this already. If you're watching this video, you probably know. But if I don't know, if you want to share it with your grandparents and explain to them what YouTube is, good luck. You go ahead and do that. Okay, I clearly don't know what I'm doing. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go around the table and have you guys all introduce yourselves, your character, talk about your new powers for level 16, all that good stuff. Ferdy, we will start with you. Ferdy is playing Abe and Flo, also known as the Diviners. Ferdy, how's it going?
All good. Right now, I'm in my Florentine form, which the boy dwarf.
Oh, is this the wrong token?
Let me see.
I just
That's
copied
the
it.
right token.
That's the right one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the boy one.
Okay. All right. So I copied it from the other screen, so I was like, I hope I think I got the right one.
Level 16, they got resilient wisdom because they kept rolling wisdom saves.
Dun, dun, dun.
So you're like, all right, we need to get something to help with that.
Right.
These whiz saves. Fair enough. I can understand that. Well, I hope you get real good.
You watch, we're no longer going to make wisdom saves.
Oh no.
Well, I know there's probably going to be at least one major. Wasn't that one of the two major saves that I had you guys make?
Yes.
Yeah.
Constitution and wisdom.
Yeah, you'll almost certainly have to make those saves again at some point. So probably a good decision. Cool. What else is going on, Ferdy?
Nothing much.
Right on. All right. Well, thank you very much, Ferdy. Up next, we've got Mori, who is playing Lucero for you guys. Mori, how's it going?
It is going. I took a level in fighter because I want to hit for staff.
Makes sense.
I don't think I get extra attack this level, though. I think I'll have to do another level to get that.
Did you get action surge?
I got second wind.
Second wind, that's what it is, yeah. All right. Well, hey, you've gotten
I got a fighting style.
All right,
extra attack is a level 5 fighter.
No, level 2.
Not
Okay.
extra attack.
She meant action.
She wants action
Action
surge.
surge.
Action surge.
Yeah,
probably.
the double cast magic.
Yeah.
I already have
there you
extra
go.
attack.
I heard extra attack. My bad.
Yeah, that's what
That's what she
I
said.
mean,
I
it
want
does
stats
give you
more
an
things.
extra attack, but it gets you extra attack times too.
Double casting spells is pretty dope. That's pretty neat. Okay, cool. All right. What else is going on, Maury?
Get to see the new movie.
Five Nights. You liked it, right?
Yes.
I've been hearing good things.
Yeah.
I've been hearing good things. I might have to check it out. I saw that people were posting it for free on Twitter.
For shame.
And those posts have been taken down as far as I know. I didn't watch it. I watched the introduction to make sure it wasn't fake news, right? But I was like, I'm not going to watch the whole movie for free on Twitter. But I think those posts have since been removed. But I might just have to check it out. I've been hearing good things about the movie, so. All right.
It's not scary at all.
It's not-
That was my only disappointment.
Doesn't sound like a glowing review. I was kind of hoping.
It's a good movie. It's just not scary.
Right on. All right. Well, thank you, Maury. Up next, we've got Kyo, who's playing Quartz for you guys today. Kyo, how's it going? How is Quartz?
Quartz is good. She just made a coat for her new ally. So, because he requested that she do something about the rain. And what she got during this level up, she just got stronger inspirations.
I mean, that's pretty cool, though. Was it like a D10 now, or?
No, it's a D12.
D12. Okay.
Jesus.
It's pretty good. It's pretty dang
Yep.
good. All right, cool. Well, what else is going on, Kyo? Do you think fun this week?
We went to 2 different Halloween parties. Our friend group did Legend of Zelda characters.
That's pretty cool.
So I dressed up as Link and Freddy dressed up as Tingle.
Right on. Cool. I did not do anything for Halloween this year, which is kind of a bummer. It is my favorite holiday, but oh well.
Gertie, I have a very important question for you.
What?
Did you have a tingle tuner on you?
I did.
Yes.
All right, cool. Well, thanks, Keo. Up next, we got Wolfrin, who's playing Myrkrið for you guys. Wolfrin, how are things?
Yeah, they're going.
Right on.
Let's see. The raincoat was not at all what he intended, but it is what he got.
Oh yeah.
And he better be
He was
happy
concerned
with
that
it.
people could hear
It was
people
specified.
in the rain.
D-
Learning
Didn't you get charmed at the end of the session?
Me? Yeah, I don't think so.
I checked the screen over there, right? Like
I
to
rolled a
see.
24 on my save.
Did you? There's a heart on you for some reason. I'm not sure what that's about. There was a heart icon on you. Yeah, you did roll a 24 on your save. I don't know why there's a heart icon on you. We'll figure it out.
I know
I have
somebody-
tongues. I might have put maybe it. Yeah, I put that for tongues.
I don't know. We'll see when we get over there in a minute.
Yeah. I don't know. And Myrkrið got the ability to use the flesh as a damaging thing this level. So
All right. Heck yeah. That's pretty awesome. Right on. Well, anything fun, crazy this week?
we had a pretty cool Halloween party on Saturday.
Right
Not
on.
much besides that.
Right on. All right. Well, thanks, Wolfrin. Up next, we have Zella, also known as Ella, who's playing Maki-e for you guys. Ella, how's it going?
Yes, it is I, Zella. Maki-e. or rather, I was so frustrated with the language issue that through sheer force of will, I have learned to touch the key of other minds. And now I can understand all spoken languages. I can also let other creatures understand whatever I say as long as they can understand a language.
All right. Right on. Good stuff. Well, I guess the language barrier is not a problem for you anymore.
Never again.
Good deal. Good deal. Anything fun, crazy, interesting this week?
No, it all happened last week. On last Sunday, my cousin was visiting for the week, and we did a live D&D session with some friends locally, and I dressed up as my Chunibyo wizard, and it was great fun messing with the other players.
Okay, right on. That's cool. I haven't played D&D in person in a long time. Too long.
Yeah.
That sounds neato.
Maybe this group should meet up and we should do it.
If you don't know what a chuni is, by the way, it's a Japanese term sometimes called 8th grade syndrome or middle school syndrome or something like that. And they have delusions of grandeur. My character is clearly an adult, but never grew out of it.
All right, cool.
And it's a lot of fun.
We all had that one friend who was just like, my right hand has too much power.
If you would like a sample, I could say how she would greet you all.
Sure.
It is I, the great winter's darkness, Euphemia Snow! And she has a cloak of billowing, and the key word to make it billow is Euphemia Snow, so whenever she introduces herself, she poses dramatically, and her cape billows.
I love this.
That was dope. Right on. I thought we had Kiwo on the mic. You guys know who Kiwo is? Streamer? You sound like Kiwo a little bit there.
I don't know who that is.
She sounds kind of like
Not a clue.
the joke is that she sounds like Arya Stark from Game of Thrones.
I have not
She's
seen that.
She's like a voice actor. So she has voice acting stuff, I think. I don't know.
Voice acting's fun. Everyone should try it.
All right. Well, thank you, Ella. And last but not least, we've got Zach, who's playing Candor for you guys. Zach, how's it going? Still trying to get used to calling you that.
Yeah, it's going pretty good.
Right on. Getting special new abilities for level 16?
I did the exact opposite of what Ella did. I'm pretty sure I freaking had Maki-e fucking put down write down the entire language, because technically you speak giant language, right?
Yep.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, so I became a rune shaper.
Oh, I've been one.
So yeah, I studied the language of the giants enough to learn some runes.
Word.
So now I also have comprehend languages.
Now we all have comprehend languages.
What?
And I have a
runes did
couple of
you
other
pick?
spells that I can either cast with my own stuff or use my rune stuff to cast.
Nice. What runes did you pick?
I picked. Oh goodness, hold on. It doesn't.
Luce is having flashbacks to life.
Hill, Journey, and Stone.
I have Hill and King.
Yeah.
Wait, you got 3?
So apparently, I don't know why it let me pick 3, but it only says I know 2. So I'm thinking that it was just a bug maybe at the moment, so I'm only picking 2. So I'm really doing journey and stone.
Oh, okay.
Well, right on. Well, cool stuff.
So Candor saw the runes that Maki-e's got on her stuff. Was like, hey, I could do that.
Yeah, I think I can do that.
Awesome. Well, anything crazy, interesting, funny happened this week, Zach?
Not really.
It
was pretty boring, thankfully.
Right on.
What you guys do last Monday?
We
played Dodo Rami.
Yeah, we were playing
Oh,
Dodo
yeah.
Rami on Jackbox, and it was like way fun. Like, it was a lot of fun.
I have also now homebrewed 2 creatures because of that game.
Nice.
You've what now?
Is this which bundle is that from? Which Jackbox?
10.
The newest one.
just came out.
10 is out? Oh. I didn't even know it was out.
It's my new favorite Jackbox game. There's a lot more detail in the game than any other Jackbox game I've played. There's a lot more going on. It was neat. It was neato. So yeah. Well, welcome everybody. So you folks have been traveling through a realm of darkness for a little while now. You all heard a voice when you first arrived here. You met some locals who taught you about harvesting light from these veins that sort of form in random places. You've seen so far that the veins tend to be sort of flavored to the area that they spawn in. For example, the Valley of Pain Perfection had those sort of gold glowing lines in the stone. The veins, they're golden light. You kind of heard from Cursed that valley seems to be growing because you encountered that valley's owner, Infinite Glistening Agonies, at its edge, guarding a new vein that was spreading into a nearby territory. That nearby territory was basically fire. I think Cursed made the remark that like fire hadn't started showing up until somewhat recently there. Continuing on, you encountered the start of rain and waterfall. And I think you learned from Cursed that about Melora, basically. They call her, what was it, Faithless Sorrow? Possibly being from beyond the veins. And you were essentially coming upon something which might be her. You've gotten to the edge of this sort of like rainstorm, and you can hear somewhere in the distance somewhat like a crying sort of musical tone, feminine voice crying out in the darkness. And you've sort of been trying to figure out how you got here, how to get back, sort of thing. If there's anything you can accomplish here. You guys are sort of chasing your tails for the time being. The voice did tell you that it couldn't send you back where you came from when you first arrived, that maybe there's someone here who could help you. Maybe she can help you, something like that. That it would try to nudge you in the right direction.
I'm still trying to figure out who this she is.
Yes. Well, Cursed's been pretty helpful so far, I guess.
When she's not trying to pawn you off to someone else.
Yeah. Yep. That is definitely a thing. But yeah, so far you guys have been doing pretty good. you've been handling your encounters very well. And I guess today we'll see what happens. So let me bring you all over to the correct screen. There we go. The Roll20, the new Roll20 stuff is neat. It's going to take some getting used to because some things get in the way that used to not get in the way. And so I'm just going to have to get used to some of the new features.
I know a couple that I think we'll be using fairly often.
What's that?
There are at least one. The one where you can have different players in different maps now.
Yeah, I saw something
Yeah.
with that. Well, I can't really talk about where I saw it, but yeah, I saw something about that. That is neat, for sure.
Because we split the party so often.
It does happen sometimes. Yeah. We might
It'd be
actually
an interesting thing to have two like maps that both groups are on, but like have them be almost identical but slightly different, and have them go crazy trying to like describe the differences to each other.
Yeah.
I mean, there's that time we were trying to talk to Indigo, and he was like, "What are you talking about? I see you right there," and none of us could see him because he was in a different.
Yeah.
That would have been a perfect time to do it.
Yeah. To be fair, we might be using it today because Myrkrið kept on trying to run off and leave you guys. That was a thing that was happening last time on Dragon Ball Z. So we're back on the right screen. I haven't touched anything here except for Ella's token, which I updated and then unupdated. But my question is, why is there a heart a heart marker on Myrkrið?
I think it was for tongues. Couldn't find anything else that fit.
Because he loves us. He loves his new jacket.
He was charmed by the new jacket.
It's still a heart.
You need to make him a rubber ducky to go with it.
Yeah, I mean, looking at
tongue icon,
looking at your save, you would have saved. I don't think it could have been that. I just saw it and instantly thought charm, because it's a heart. So I don't know. I'll take your word for it that it's tongues.
Maybe we should change it to the blue dot like Luce's.
Yeah, I mean, do whatever feels good for you.
I don't know why else Luce would have a dot on it.
Yeah. So I put a recap of what was going on when we finished last time.
Oh, okay. You watched it and caught up.
Well, no, I just put that in right before we ended last time, so everyone knew.
Oh,
like stuff that was ongoing and past that trace and.
Okay. I see. Yeah. So, So that's where we left off. You guys, you were sort of going ahead, Myrkrið. You saw the rain. It freaked you out. You got under this large outcropping. And I think you just waited on the party to catch up, right?
I kind of couldn't move. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you were talking to them about the rain because it was freaking you out. You were like, "Where is it coming from?" It's like
there's no river nearby.
Yeah. So that was neat. So yeah, I guess we'll pick up there. It's still raining. You can still hear that sound in the distance. Let me check something. We had the audience scene at the end of last session. That's right. That is the wrong thing. That's why I'm dumb. I think you become immune. I just want to check and make sure.
I rolled twice on whatever this charm is. And I saved the first time as well. So I don't think you do become immune. I think you checked it last time and realized you don't.
Yeah. Yeah, this is that thing that made her so freaking OP, kind of.
Yeah. And Myrkrið is still paying attention and listening for it.
All right. Well, I'm not going to make you roll every 6 seconds, regardless. But maybe every once, until you guys proceed, every once in a while, I might be interrupting and being like, "All right, everybody, roll." Just keep that in mind.
What is it that the counter charm Quartz is doing does again?
Advantage.
Gives
and
us
charm.
advantage.
Advantage. Okay.
Not that it matters, because I think we already have advantage on wisdom saves.
It's feast. Yeah.
I
Hero
don't,
feast.
because I have not partaken of your feast.
All right. So as we fade in, and we get the sound of rain, I guess. Here, I think I have something that will work. There's some thunder in there. Ignore the thunder. What are you all doing?
Still underneath the outcrop.
Should we
Yeah, I
infiltrate
think-
this area?
I think Myrkrið was worried that whoever was causing the rain would be aware of our
senseless.
presence because of the rain hitting us.
Yeah.
And
he
I
was-
had a response, but I don't think I said it last session. Maki-e would say, well, we've already been in it, so they already know we're at least here. If your theory is correct, anyway.
Do you want me to check the area? To survey it?
How would
Well-
you do that?
Let me cast a spell. Florentine's gonna start divining an eye.
Okay. You create an invisible magical eye within range, hovers in the air for the duration. You can receive visual information from the eye. Has normal vision, dark vision down to 30 feet. Can look in every direction, and you can move it as an action up to 30 feet. Okay. There's no limit to how far away you can move the eye, but it can't enter another plane of existence. A solid barrier blocks the eye's movements, but the eye can pass through a small opening. Okay. So you're gonna cast this 4th level spell, and you're gonna use it to scout. Basically, is that the idea?
Correct. Yeah.
Does the rain hit it, giving away its position, or
It'd be as little as
It is a solid object. The rain would hit it. I suppose it depends on how keen your hearing is. Like, you can't see the eye.
that's why I'm asking if the rain hits it. Maki is like looking around, like, you said you can do something to help, but what did you do?
let me scope around. You can't really see it from here. Can I get like a little icon or?
Oh yeah, yeah. You want a token to move around? Sure.
Yeah.
The direction you were going was north. But let me see what I can find for you. That's a bunch of beholders. It's not
Ooh.
really. It's not really what we're looking for. You just typed in I. Here, let me do this not on the audience view, actually. No, that's probably should do this on the DM. Here we go. Here, this would be fine, I think. Let me give you control over it. Controlled by Ferdy. Save. Okay, you should be able to move that around, yeah?
You send it ahead into where we haven't been, or back to where it came?
So is this
If you're
place?
gonna send it ahead, I'm about to take you
Yeah.
and put you on a new map. Is what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I'll send it ahead.
Okay, all right. All right, let me figure out how to do this. Let me copy your token over here, and I'll probably have to give it vision, I would assume. So let me do that. It was dark vision out of 30 feet, right?
Correct.
Okay. Now I got to figure out how to just get you over here and nobody else. So I think I can do this and then close that. How does that? How? Okay, so what I did is I just put you on the old map, Ferdy. Now let me move you onto the correct map, I think. If it will let me. I don't think it's gonna let me do it. It won't let me drag you. It won't let me click your token and drag you for some reason. Can I? What in the? Regroup all. Okay. It wouldn't let me like remove you. Okay. It's a little goofy. I can't figure it out. I thought it would be as simple as.
So, Ramblin,
Yeah.
click the drop down and
That's what I
then
did,
select
yeah.
him.
And then drag him onto the thing. But the drop down menu was in the way of the map I was trying to drag you on, so I just had to pull it over to a different. I had to put it over.
Something happened on stream and all cams are gone.
Yeah, that's because I had to pull the roll 20 tab over onto my main screen and it blocked all the cams for a second. And when they're blocked, OBS stops recording them if I can't see them.
Once you check mark them, you can minimize the drop down and they stay check marked.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, I did. Ferdy is over there now, I think. Is that right, Ferdy?
Yeah, I can
okay.
see.
Give me a second to join you. Okay. So you should be able to see some stuff. So here's what happens. You send the eye ahead. As the eye moves ahead, you're aware of everything it's seeing. The rain gets more and more dense. Just a second before you start moving around.
Okay.
Crap. That's not what I meant to do.
It's hovering.
Yeah. So you send the eye ahead. The rain gets heavier and more thick. The water on the ground starts to get deeper, like the pools. It starts to pool up deeper and deeper. You find yourself coming into this sort of flooded sort of valley. There's rocks that stick up out of the water kind of all around. There's some rocks that are really tall The eye can't hear, though.
Correct.
It can only see. So you don't really like see anything out of the ordinary. Like you're seeing all these rocks and this water, and it just like it's gotten worse and worse the farther you've gone into it. But you're welcome to move around now if you like.
What are these things?
So they look like giant what's the best way to put it? Like a perfect half sphere. That one is a perfect like half sphere taken out of the ground, like a bowl in the ground. The it's just all stone though. Like there's no like weird black powder that you might be looking for. This one over here is like a giant carved out one that's just like sitting on the ground, like a big stone bowl.
While I'm moving, I'm telling everyone what I see.
Okay.
Is this going up or going down?
What do you mean going up? Like the ground level?
Yeah.
It's mostly like kind of like staying the same right here. Now like this bit right here sticks up out of the water for sure. So does like this bit of rock here and here. And you can see all these rocks that sort of like stick out of the water. Like you could probably walk in here. But the water is just like kind of like raging around, like wind is catching it, like it's like a strong storm going on in this area. It seems to be like centralized on this spot that you're in right now. Like even now, the further you move north, the more and more intense it gets.
Mm-hmm. Is there like a higher point?
Yeah, like right here would be probably pretty high. Also, like this pillar right here is probably at least as tall or taller than any of the others. If you want to fly up, you can do that. I mean, the eye can fly.
Yeah,
right?
Correct. So I slowly move towards like another point.
Yeah.
I don't see anything. I tell the group I don't see anything other than rocks.
Do you see this right here?
Wait up. Let me move. Yeah, I see something there.
Yeah, so you see at the edge of this pillar, out above the water, this woman with horns, blue skin, green hair, is sort of standing at the edge of this pillar. And she's like, she's kneeled down. In one hand, she's holding what looks like a cup. And the other hand, her face is currently buried in. She's like holding the cup out, like palm up, cups in her hand, palm up, as if to like catch rainwater maybe, or just kind of like absent-mindedly, like she isn't really paying attention to what she's doing with it. And she's like sobbing. You can't hear her, but you can see her like moving slightly into her free hand.
Can I do an insight check to see what she seems to be doing, or it's obvious that she's sad, or
you can make an insight check, sure. I mean, it is obvious that she's sad, like particularly like grief-stricken, right? And she turns and looks like for a moment she like lifts her head up off her hand and kind of looks out, and you see this sort of like wild, panicked look in her eyes, as well as like tear stains, like black tear stains running down her face. There's something more going on here than she's just upset.
Okay.
the black tear stains are probably a dead giveaway. From what you can see of her tears, they aren't black, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Something weird is going on here that maybe that's targeting her. Hard to say. Just looking.
Okay. I'll try to circle around her to see if there's something around causing this.
Sure. Make a perception check.
Perception.
That's not good.
Mm-hmm.
Let me check something really quick. Hang on, I need to see how this is worded. Okay, so you as you're like looking around, when you come around the corners of some of these pillars, you almost, it's almost like maybe it's at the edge of your vision, or like the corner, like just out of direct sight, and then you look at it and then there's nothing there, but you see like something move, something quite large. I mean, it happens several times, like as you're like going in between some of these pillars, circling some of these rocks. You see multiple different things moving, like in the shadows, just at the edge of your vision, or like you see something and then you look direct. It's like a silhouette of something, and then you look directly at it, and it's not. There's nothing there.
Okay. Can I investigate what she's? Is she like caught in chains, or like is something holding her foot?
She's not bound at all.
Okay.
She does seem to be losing her grip on her sanity, possibly. It seems like she is she's not in control of herself. She's just like
slowly going crazy.
Yeah, or like as having some kind of psychotic break, possibly.
Does she? I circled the area. Is she like? She's like the only person that I can see. I tell the group that.
Yeah,
she's
just sort of like she's the only thing you can see around. As you can circle the entire area as you like and like look around. She's the only person you see here, and like if she's sort of like facing the center of the map, like in this area, but she doesn't seem to be like looking at anything in particular. She is in a spot where like she would be able to see things approaching her, probably because she's kind of at this like high ground. And she does seem to be in a place place that she went to with intent, if that makes sense. But you don't see anything else around.
all right. I tried to check what's in her cup.
Yeah, sure. You can fly the eye right up to the cup and look in. It's full of water, like from the rain.
That's it.
Yeah, like looking into it, it's just water in the cup. Yeah.
Okay. I tell the group that. Maybe we could talk to her. She's by herself.
And what if it's a trap?
That I can't really tell. It's quite It's raining here, and what else can I see?
Are you gonna spend some time looking around at everything?
Yeah.
All right. I need how long would you say, like, from the time you got to the outcropping?
Probably like 10 minutes.
Okay. All right. Nothing really happens. I will say, everybody who can hear, make a wisdom save, please.
Hear what? Her singing or?
Yeah. Her, like, sobbing. I mean, there's a musical tone to it, but she's not really singing.
I think last time you said anybody with a passive over 20 has to roll regardless. Was it 20 or over?
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, that sounds right.
But we all have advantage because Quartz is counter charm.
Yes. Now, the DC is not very high either. Are we just missing one person? Or
Who?
Lucero? I think. Oh, you did it in secret, Lucero.
Oh.
That's
Apologies.
That's okay. You rolled a 14. That is a fail. Okay. Lucero.
Yes.
Let me pull up the effect for this. Okay. Okay. You cannot perceive anything else except for the sound of her sobbing, this mournful sorrow. So if anybody tries to speak with you, you can't react to it. You can't hear them. All you can hear is these pained cries coming from this woman out in the darkness. You're also compelled to use your movements on your turn to get closer to the source of that sound.
Yay.
Now, hang on. Let me get the wording right. Okay. Okay. You will not do this to the detriment of yourself. So you won't walk on lava or drown yourself in order to get closer to it.
We're off a cliff.
Yeah, you won't do anything like that. But if you come to something that impedes your progress in that way, you will be compelled to try to find a way around it.
Was Lucero still holding Maki-e?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
So what happens is
Into the rain we go.
Yeah, Lucero holding Maki-e just walks off into the rain.
Hey, what are you doing?
Here,
Hello?
put you over here. Just starts walking off.
I want to slap him if he doesn't respond to me.
Yeah, he can't hear you. So, yeah. Are we trying to do damage? Okay, it's an unarmed strike. It's a 22, Lucero.
Yeah.
That hits.
For 6 bludgeoning damage. Let me see if this snaps you out of it. The effect ends if Melora is incapacitated. Lasts for There's no continued checks. Doesn't say anything about taking damage breaking it.
What?
When I slap him, can I apply? Try and
Stunning
Stun.
strike. yeah, you can. Yeah. So con save, Lucero?
yeah.
It's a fail, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that would fail.
Okay.
Good, because I don't have to look up what my save is. I don't know where I put it.
So, okay. So Lucero starts to walk off into the rain. You get a few steps from the outcropping before Maki-e strikes you. How do you do this? Are you like judo chopping in the neck, or like what do you do that causes Lucero to like freeze?
She probably, when he doesn't respond, just kind of like slaps him across the face.
Okay.
And when she does that, she sends out Ki to like make him freeze.
All right. All right. Yeah, so Lucero, you freeze. Suddenly can't keep walking like you want to. But you just can't. Your whole body like tenses up.
And I will call out, a little help here.
For Luce, it's just not their day.
So
He's your
much for
friend,
stealth.
right?
What's wrong with Lucero?
He's not responding.
I did tell you guys
Yeah, they do that
there's
sometimes.
some sort of charming effect to this sound.
Ferdy, you hear this going on back at camp, I guess, but you're still watching the woman. What do you do?
Mm-hmm. I just check intently like what she's doing. That's basically it. I'll try to investigate if I could like roll.
Yeah, make an investigation check, sure. Okay, 32. All right. Couple things. She doesn't seem to like respond to what's going on with whatever's happening with Lucero. Like she doesn't seem to be maybe aware of it. Like she doesn't turn back and look or anything like that. You can see her mouth moving. She is kind of talking, and you can't hear it, but with a really high investigation check, I'm gonna say maybe you can make out some of the lip reading. And she's calling out to something, begging for something, almost like prayer, I guess, would be the nearest thing to sort of like what she's saying. Like she's asking for restraint, for pity a little bit, for help somewhat, yeah, I think that's it. She seems to be like she seems to be speaking to something that you don't see, almost like in prayer.
Is she looking at something in particular, or like?
Not really. Like she kind of looks all around when she is looking, when her head's not down. Yeah, she's not looking in any one direction necessarily. Like
Okay.
like a presence in the area more so than like like a physical body. And it's also quite possible that she's talking to herself a little bit too. I mean, with it being sort of prayer, like she does like the look on her face and everything. She does seem to be out of it, like might be hallucinating, for example. That might be something that crosses your mind.
I try to go off the distance and check. Maybe there's some creatures lurking.
Yeah, I mean, as you move further north from her, the rain gets lighter again. Like it seems to be centralized on her.
Oh, I see. All right.
Back at camp, you got this drama with Lucero and Maki-e going on. What are the rest of you doing?
How's Cursed reacting when Lucero walks off? Does she know what's happening? Like, has she experienced this before?
She doesn't seem familiar with this. No, she seems confused. She probably seems a bit confused by the rain too, to be honest. She doesn't go chasing after Lucero or anything, but she probably would get up, nod to like hands, and maybe she like walks by Ruin and like puts a hand on his shoulder and walks to the edge of the outcropping, and sort of like stops and watches as they freeze. Hands like sighs and gets up and does the same, grabs the gun, and Ruin follows, drawing his axe. But they don't do anything immediately. They all kind of seem a little confused and maybe a bit wary. But yeah, they don't seem to like know what's going on necessarily.
Surprisingly, they can understand Maki-e now.
Yeah.
As she's peering at the rest of the party, saying, "Hey, you're his friends, aren't you? Come help me figure out what's going on with him."
Yeah, Cursed turns and looks back at the rest of you like, what should we do here? Like, this is your friend.
If he's
Go ahead.
if he's been affected, maybe we just follow him from a distance and see where he goes.
Candor, dear, do you think you can establish a link between all of us? That way, we could close our ears, try not to listen to the song, but still be able to talk to each other.
Brain, how many of those are there? Are there 5? No, there's more than 5, aren't there? No. Yeah, there's 6 of us now. So one of us is going to get left out. Oh, no, wait. No, I keep forgetting. It's 5 others, not including me. So yes, I can do it to all of us. My counting is, not great.
All good.
So yeah, I will do that. Let me link it real quick.
Okay.
So then I just need to roll the D8. And it lasts for 6 hours.
Nice.
So I'm assuming you're using on all of us minus the tieflings.
Yeah. All the important people. And then assume from now on that I am relaying any information.
We should pick a token for this so that we can remember who.
Pick Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
A marker.
Like, I don't know what chained heart's for, but we could be a chained heart. Because we're using just the normal heart for charm.
Sure. If there's like one for I don't know, like a brain or something.
Well, that's for concentration. Is the only thing.
You're right.
The brain.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever works for you guys.
What do you think as the person who is the one applying it, Candor?
Back pain. No, just kidding.
Ah, yes. Perfect.
Mm.
The condition worse than death.
We can also have the padlock. We're all locked together in our minds.
No more privacy.
Yeah, sure, the heart works.
Oh, the heart with the chain?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
There were
Here, I'll
Oh
put
wait,
it
that
on,
means Lucero can hear us now.
I'll put it on you, Ferdy. Because you're on the other map right now.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's one of those things where it's like technically Luce can hear you. It's just they don't mentally comprehend anything.
I see.
Yeah, like
But
you
you'd still have it on your token. Or on
Right.
Yeah,
applied
yeah,
to
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
I'll apply it to you here. Where
I
did
have
it
no
go?
idea how to do that.
So if you click on your token and on the bottom there's like a magnifying glass kind of looking thing, like a circle,
Oh, okay.
and then you scroll down and you see how all these different like emoji things pop up, right? You can scroll through the list and find the chained
Found it.
heart, which okay, you found it already. See, good, there you go. All right.
You did it!
I couldn't find it on yours for some reason. I had no problem with Ferdy's token. I don't know. All right.
That's so many things on my poor token.
So
Can't see nothing.
Nope.
Quartz
Don't
is
see
gonna
nothing.
go-
Don't hear nothing.
Quartz is gonna go over to Lucero. I know he probably can't hear, but she's gonna whisper to his ear that he's got this and to fight the song, and give him bardic inspiration.
okay. Now Lucero is only stunned for 1 round, right?
It's
Little over,
until
yeah.
the end of my next turn, which
Okay.
we're not in initiative, but
Yeah, I guess I should have put you in initiative.
It's like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
yeah.
But also,
There-
I don't think Lucero gets another save, right? That's the thing about this bullshit ass Melora's ability.
But we don't know that.
Right.
Well, I mean, it's based off of her original sheet.
But our characters,
Characters
don't know
don't know
that, I
that.
should say. Players know it, but our characters do not. So we're just doing what we can, what we think will help.
Myrkrið says,
I'm trying to look for.
Will it end if I get to her?
I mean, technically, yes, because it's only compelling you to get closer to her. I don't like. I think you'll still be charmed, but you just won't be able to like leave, like willingly go away from her. Does that make sense?
I think the proper way to answer that question is to play it and find out.
Yeah, that's what he said. All right. So for the rest of that 10 seconds, what are the rest of you doing? What is Quartz runs up and gives you inspiration. Lucero. Maki-e.
Will that work? If do they have to be able to hear the inspiration to receive?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. You try.
Myrkrið is gonna say, there were creatures in my homeland that hunt like this. They draw things in and then trap them like a spider. We could use Lucero as bait and trap the trapper before they get to him.
Yeah, I can even observe.
We'll have to be quiet and quick.
Clearly asking you to do what you did to the Baka Inu won't work.
What?
Maki-e is looking at Abe Flo.
You're just like, what?
No idea either.
The Maki-e?
Oh, yeah.
Nobody.
Oh, I know, but my character doesn't.
Right.
You know what's funny is you guys can actually understand what she's saying.
I guess that's true because you would get the translation, right?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they would.
Well, does that mean
She said stupid dog.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, if we want to stay quiet, just stick around me, and it'll help. Are we following Lucero?
Is Lucero still holding Maki-e? Because I feel like Maki-e hits you, Lucero, you might just like drop Maki-e. Unless like Maki-e is like standing on your shoulder or something.
Well, he's stunned.
That's what I was gonna ask you. Well,
He's
I think he
stunned,
means
so
once
his-
the stun is over.
Oh, I see.
Because the
Well,
thing
at
is,
this point,
like,
you're
I don't
hindering your
perceive that
advance.
they're there
Yeah.
either.
Do what, Maury?
Is you said I don't perceive that they're there either.
You just don't like hear them or anything. But like if something's in your way, you're gonna try to not have that thing in your way. Does that make sense?
True.
But it's not technically in the way. It's just
Punching you in
But
the
you
face.
stopped me.
It's just-
Preventing.
It's
Yeah.
just hitting you in the face while you're holding it. I don't know. It could be. I don't know. I'll leave it up to Maury. All right. So, Lucero, you what are you doing?
I think it wouldn't be a they're dropping Maki-e. I think it would be a their hands are dropping kind of thing. Once the stun wears off.
Yeah.
So it's not a they're intentionally dumping Maki-e kind of thing.
Yeah. It's just like hands go to the side.
Mm-mm.
The muscles have finally gone slack kind of thing.
Yeah. All right. All right. And you start walking again, I guess.
I tell the tieflings to cover their ears out loud before I cover my own.
Do they understand you? I can't remember.
They should. I've been talking to them this whole time.
Okay, that's right. You speak their language. Okay. Yeah, okay. So
Quartz
tell me.
and Candor are the ones that they can understand because they both speak half of what the language is
Right.
comprised.
Right.
Maki-e can also be understood by them now.
Yeah. Okay.
Sheer force of will.
So, yeah. All right. So, yeah, you tell them to cover their ears. They do. They kind of like cautiously like cover their ears with like palms.
And then, yeah, through the link, guess do we follow Lucero now? What's the plan?
hey.
This should jump and sit on his shoulder.
You jump and sit on his shoulders.
Yeah.
All right.
Are we trying to be quiet?
Yes.
Myrkrið is already crouching and moving ahead stealthily, leaving the rest of you.
I see.
All right.
Quartz does still have pass without a trace. Don't forget that.
They did not. They already put that in there. Yep. I would like to go ahead and sneak as well, most likely then.
Okay.
Do.
I'm just going to relink it.
And so does that give... Yeah.
Plus 10.
30 feet.
but not necessarily advantage. Okay.
And we can't be tracked by except by magical means. We leave no traces of passage.
Oh, yep, I match Myrkrið.
All right. Here, I will.
Stealthy crew.
I'll put you all over here.
Should we all roll stealth rolls?
Yeah, if you guys are all stealthing, if you're stealthing, roll stealth rolls. Lucero is not stealthing.
I'd like to use some wax to seal my ears.
Okay. You may do so. Please mark yourself as deafened while you have the wax in your ears.
What?
That's
Very, very cute. That's very cute. All right. 31 from Quartz. Wait, do you have advantage or is it 25?
25.
25. All right. I'll put you over here with the stealth crew.
I'm right next to Lucero, though.
That's fine. Okay. If you want to be next to Lucero, you can. Just remember that you're stealthed. I was just doing that for my organization.
Oh.
All right. Abe Flo, what are you doing?
I'm just following where Lucero's going with my eye, and then I'm slowly moving. I'm trying to hold out my one hand so somebody could move me.
Cabinet familiar.
Well, the tieflings are all covering their ears, so they don't have a hand. That is
Candor, won't you take a poor sinner's hand?
a bad stealth roll, but you have a +10, so it's 1-2.
Well, if Abe Flo is trying to just follow after Lucero, Maki-e, if she sees,
But they can do both of their vision at the same time.
Oh, I could?
Yeah, it's just that you mentally receive the visual information from the eye.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Like
you just
having
have,
double vision.
you just have an extra eye. Is all it is, and it's floating and outside your body.
I was about to say, there's not a whole lot of things that like replace your vision in this, but yes, okay.
All right. Okay. So
Keeps your action in the middle.
I suppose the other 4 will follow you. I mean, I'll roll stealth checks, I guess. As soon as I can. Here's flashes. Natural 19.
That was close to 1.
Let's see here. There's this sheet and come on, roll 20. There you go. This sheet. Boom. All right. So here's Ruin. Doesn't have the skill. So there's that. Natural. Okay. All right. Well, not bad. Not bad. Cursed. And that's a GM only roll. She rolled a 16. Should show up on stream too. Let me make sure her rolls are public. Hands. Public. Yes. Okay.
Sam, I actually have a question.
Yeah.
So, according to Pass Without a Trace, a veil of shadows and silence radiates from you.
Okay.
Does that mean we can't hear anything, or how does that? What does that mean?
Let's see here. Veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, making you and your companions, masking you and your companions from detection. I think it's just like your footsteps are quieter. You might generally be like harder to see. Like the shadows cast from the light envelop you a bit more, like cranking the contrast down on you slightly, like magically, right? Makes you harder to notice. I don't think it would impede you in the sense of like you can't hear, or Like you can't speak to cast spells, for example. Like a silence spell would do that. If it was cast on you, you wouldn't be able to speak to cast spells because you can't. It's silent. I don't think it's meant to do anything like that. It's just like flavor. So you blend in a bit more to the shadows around you. Any noise you make is muffled magically. That kind of thing.
Okay.
But it's whatever flavor you want. It's your spell. You know?
I mean, that works. I was just wondering because I thought the silence radiates, so... I mean, that makes sense that it's not the same thing as a silence spell.
Well, yeah. I mean, that'd be a bad thing for you, right? Like,
Right.
yeah. I don't think it's meant to...
set that precedent.
Yeah. I don't think it's meant to do that. All right. Cool. So we got stealths for everybody. We do. Hands rolled a critical 1. So good job. I guess we're all marching on into the darkness, yeah? That's what's going on? All right.
Hands
sneaky.
and Abe Flo are just having a party behind everybody.
Yeah.
One's doing the Pink Panther song, one's doing the Mission Impossible song.
All right.
I will do one thing though. I'm gonna ask this of myself.
Mind blank. Until a spell ends, one creature is immune to psychic damage. Any effect that would sense its emotions or read its thoughts in the charmed condition. All right. Spell even flows. Okay. Good to know. That will apply to something. I think that affect the target's mind. Yeah, I think that will apply to something. Okay. So, if the game will let me change screens. Okay. So, I want anybody who can hear, who hasn't stuffed wax in their ears, make a wisdom save, please.
Is it a charm?
It is a charm.
Are you still doing a counter charm?
Yeah.
How long does that last?
It's basically every 6 seconds.
Okay.
As long as she keeps clacking the thingies.
All right.
The castanets.
Thank you. I couldn't remember what they were called.
What in the heck? There we go. So I'm going to bring you guys over onto this screen. Okay, you're all good. You're all fine. Okay, now I would like everyone to make everyone except you know what? I don't think that would take effect yet. I think it'd be a little bit longer. It'd take a little bit longer. You'll thank me later.
It's not comforting.
All right, let me pull you guys over to this screen, to the screen that Ferdy has already seen ahead of you. Here we go. I was like, oh crap, I can't see. Okay.
Oh crap, I can't
There it
see.
We're down at the bottom.
You
Oh, I see. There we go.
Yeah, because I was about to be like, I see nothing.
I thought you were just making fun of me. I didn't realize that you were serious.
Nope, I literally did not know where we were.
Because it always plops you in the centers of the map.
Yeah.
Always plops me at the top left.
Yeah, that's what it does
Plops
for
me
me.
in the center.
Okay, so the sound, for those of you that can hear, is coming from somewhere north, like center of the map. Yeah, you follow the path forward for a ways. You eventually, like, the storm's getting harder. You eventually find a spot where it's the water's starting to pool up more so, and that kind of thing. And this is where you were looking at earlier, diviners.
Right.
So, what are you guys doing?
Myrkrið is circling
walking.
wide.
Following Lucero.
If you don't mind moving me in the direction I need to go.
Oh yeah, I can do that. I mean, you're gonna be going straight up. Sure. What'd you say you were doing, Wolfrin?
Circling wide.
Circling wide. Okay. Lucero starts to walk this way. Quartz, what did you say?
I feel like I would take the shortest
I'm
path.
just following Lucero.
Okay. Yeah, Lucero, you're gonna take the shortest path. Fair enough. It's probably this way.
Keeping watch for traps as I continue to sit upon Lucero's shoulder.
I'm gonna fly on my broom slightly above them, 5 feet up in the air.
Okay, 5 feet up.
As I follow.
Cursed's gonna shadow teleport to this pillar, I think, to get a better view. Okay, these guys are gonna follow. Myrkrid's going wide. Lucero keeps walking this way, goes around this pillar, trudging through like deeper water. In some places here it's like waist high, but you can kind of like walk along.
I mentioned that I see something. Oh no, wait, that's behind a rock. Never mind.
It's up on top of the rock, actually. It should be.
Is it? Okay, then I kind of do see something, yeah. So I will mentally message everybody that I noticed something.
What do you see?
I can't quite make it out, but it looks like some sort of creature.
That's the lady.
Is that the edge of your vision?
Yeah, like right at the edge.
Does she
the
seem
lady
to
who's
take any
crying.
notice?
No, she
Wouldn't it be
doesn't-
hilarious if I skipped all the dialogue and just yeeted a blade at her?
Again.
Yeah, she doesn't seem to be reacting to your presence really. So far. Yeah.
We should
she's-
ready ourselves and then attack at once.
You guys are just gonna
I
murder
don't-
Melora.
I think we should
I don't know who she is.
wait.
Yeah,
I think
I know.
Kirsten
That's
wanted
what's
us
so
to meet this lady.
Is Kirsten
Yeah.
Why do you
what
say
if
that?
this is the she we're
Cursed's
supposed
not
to meet?
Cursed's not part of your
She's not
telepathic stuff, but when Cursed arrives at the top of the pillar, she might say out loud, "Hands, it's Faithless Sorrow. She's here." And
What?
And Hands back from like behind the rocks. Yeah, it's like raining really heavily. It's kind of this. They're like yelling loudly back and forth. And Hands is like, what's she doing here? And he's like holding up a hand above his eyes, like shelter from the rain, so he can look in Cursed's direction. You know. And she's like, I don't know. She goes, tell them not to attack. There's something wrong with her. And Hands like nods. And he looks up. Quartz is like right above and like 10 feet away. He's like, did you hear that?
Yep, I heard it. I told them through. I told them.
Yeah, I was gonna say Maki-e tells them, and then you'd put that in chat. It's like maybe they get both of us at the same time.
Yeah, I guess Candor's right there by Cursed too. So
What?
Oh yeah, you have wax in your ears.
No, Quartz tells her through the link not to
Yeah.
attack.
Yeah. Okay.
And then she goes, especially you, Myrkrið.
Wacky hijinks you guys get yourselves into. It's hilarious. All right.
Oh, what you talking about?
So Lucero keeps walking towards her, I guess.
Yep.
Starts trudging through a bit deeper water here because, like, Lucero's not really like paying attention to the fact that there's water. Like, you probably could walk on the rocks if you really gave a shit about it, but all you care about is getting closer to that sound. So you're just walking right through the water, like waist deep in some spots, and then you get to this pillar, right? And you just start trying to climb up the pillar.
I mean, I don't know if they're thinking about it, but they do have a broom.
Yeah, that's fair. You have a broom. You just pull out the broom, hop on, and then hover up to the pillar.
As soon as he starts to pull out the broom, can I snatch it from him?
Yeah, you certainly can try. Yeah.
What would that be? Like, I
Sleight of
think that
hand.
would be something that Luce would fight for.
Yeah, so it'd probably be like a grappling check, like contested athletics, maybe. Or, well, yeah, if you're trying to swipe
Could
it, you could do sleight of hand.
Yeah,
I
if you're
think,
trying to swipe it, it'd be sleight of hand.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's fair. Yeah.
So it'd be athletics for me to hold on to it.
Yeah. Or like if you have something comparable, like if your sleight of hand is better, I'd allow it too for you.
No, it's worse.
Yeah, probably gonna be athletics then.
Swiper, no swiping.
Aw.
Okay, all right.
Oh no.
Nope.
Okay.
Well,
so
I'm not Silvery Barbsing this.
Yeah. You try to swipe it, but Lucero is able to hang on to the broom. All right. And also doesn't react to you trying to swipe the broom. Like, just kind of ignores that you did that. Hops on the broom, starts to fly up, lands at the top. Probably just doesn't even pay attention. You drop the broom. You don't even like put it away. You just let go of it. Like, you just land and let go of the broom.
How tall is this pillar?
I would say at least 30 feet, maybe maybe a bit taller. I'm gonna say 50 feet. But you have monk wall run bullshit, don't you?
Yeah, I do. But I was just asking, so I was wondering how much time she would have to like prepare to attack if the person at the top tries to attack Lucero.
How long would you have to prepare an attack?
She basically would want to ready in action.
Yeah.
To
if they attack,
to kick away the person if they try to attack.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. All right. So Lucero, you land at the top. You just let go of the broom. It like clinks on the stone, and falls somewhere.
That poor room.
I'm
gonna have to find it later.
Yeah. Then you walk up to Melora, who's facing away from you, like knelt down, holding this cup in one hand. She's kind of like moaning and like sobbing, and she's kind of like halfway keeping her hand buried in her other hand. You see Lucero like approach Melora, reach out with like an arm with like one hand and put a hand on her shoulder. And as soon as your like hand makes contact with her shoulder, she stands straight up. Her whole body goes tense, and she like starts convulsing, and she screams. The sort of like musical quality of her mourning, grief-stricken sound like ceases, and she screams out very loudly, I guess is the word I'm looking for. I mean, I have a scream sound effect, but I'm not going to do it because it's loud.
When she screams, can I do something?
Sure. What do you want to do?
I want to cast this on both Lucero and Melora.
Calm
Is she a
emotions. What'd you say, Wolfrin?
Is she a humanoid?
That's a good question, actually.
I can't cast it on Lucero.
Yeah, technically she's not a humanoid.
Ish Faye.
Yeah, she's Fae. You're both Fae.
I just wasted it. It's fine.
Well, you definitely would have known for Lou, so you wouldn't have wasted the spell slot for Luz at least.
I'll say it's not too late to recant that.
Okay.
If you'd like to not use your spell.
I guess I won't use it.
Okay. All right. So she like stands straight up, her whole body goes tense, she kind of starts convulsing like exorcist style, screams, and then that's when everything kind of goes to shit. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a roll. I mean, you guys have super high passives, right? Like you all.
No.
How high is super high?
Perception?
Yeah.
Decent.
I have 11.
I have
What?
22.
Fucking Zach.
25 if it's a smell.
I don't think they
We
would
have
even
2 people below 20.
try. Yeah, I don't think there's any reason for me to even try. Not with these things. Okay. So here's what happens. Let's start some fight music. Okay. Well, I'll reveal these things around the edges of the map. When she screams, some things appear in the darkness. Oops, that is the wrong layer I sent you to, my friend. You're supposed to go to the token layer. Okay. And this guy. And this guy. And this guy. And... oh, shit. That was the wrong thing. And this guy. Okay. Can you guys see?
I love how I don't see anything.
You guys...
Absolutely not, no.
Yeah, if you
No.
can't... none of you can see any of these things? Is that right? None of you can?
Can I hear them?
Nope.
You might be able to hear them, yeah.
Just this one over here.
Hear or smell?
Yeah, you'd probably be able to hear or smell. Make perception checks. Perception check. You have advantage for what? Hearing or smell?
Hear or smell? Either.
I want to hear.
All right. Yeah, make perception checks, everybody. If you don't have wax in your ears.
I was about to say, I'm not going to.
You know, surprised you weren't just like, what?
Take the wax out.
All right. Abe
I
and
haven't heard
Flo.
anybody say that there's a reason to.
The sound of the rain, diviners, is really loud. Okay. Quartz, sure.
Unless
Oh,
I'm
wait, no, I
somehow
can barely see
meant
this one.
All
scared
right.
by the scream.
The
I
ones-
have no reason to.
The ones you can see, like, you see what you see. I'll
Like nothing.
I'll describe them in just a second. Let me pull this sheet back up because I decided to close it by accident, clicking the wrong thing. All right, we'll put this one here. Why do I have so many sheets? Okay. So, for those of you who can see these things, you hear like some kind of clicking noise in the darkness, like something hard clicking across the stone as these things appear. Those of you that can see them, you see a very large demonic looking figure, some kind of demonic crustacean, essentially. I've got a handout I will show you for their tokens. Do not do them justice. Here. This is what these things look like.
Oh, those things.
Yes. So these big old guys, they got 2 hands, but above those 2 hands, they got these 2 giant pincers. Some of you probably know what these things are. They're a very well-known demon.
The name.
Do what? You
and
know
the names on the
Oh yeah, the names on the thing. It's fine. These are all tweaked a little bit. So, all right. So that's what these things are. As they start closing in on you guys, they smell fishy and sulfury. Is how they smell, Mr. Smell Guy. Let me pull up the turn order and clear it out. And we'll have everybody roll initiative. Make sure you click your
Wolfrin,
token.
you know what this means, right?
What? What, Mori?
Time for a crab boil.
Gonna use my inspiration on initiative. Can I can do that.
I think you can do that, yeah. I think you can
Just
do
to
that.
get advantage, basically.
Sure, I'll allow it.
That would happen. There we go.
All right, let me roll for Cursed and Ruin.
Go away, I don't want you. There you go. You remember to select my
And-
token this time.
Hands.
Sam, do you want some of us to do some of the NPC allies so that you don't have to run so many shoots?
Would you guys like to?
I can do a couple at least.
Yeah, I mean, I built them to kind of be sidekicks like Ishu and stuff anyways. That was the plan, to turn them over. You guys want to try?
It's hard to run that many shoots. in their team.
I'm down for that. Let's see here. Who wants to run Cursed?
I can if nobody else will. I was about to say I can if no one else wants to.
All right. I'll give
Either
you...
me or Luce, whichever one. Sorry, either me or Mori.
That's fine.
I'll give you control, Zach. You can be edited in control. Just don't change your sheet, but it should be.
No.
It should be populating and probably like pets, friends, familiars, that folder.
I believe.
What is flesh?
A commoner
is she?
right now.
A commoner? I want to be flesh.
Flesh is not.
Yeah, like flesh is not a problem to run. I can run flesh. That's not an issue.
Or flesh just runs and hides.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. It's in
Yeah.
NPCs, not the bad kind.
Oh, okay. All right. That's where I put it. All right. Some of them might show up in the pets familiars section. Who wants hands?
I can do
Catch these hands.
and ruin if no one else wants to do any.
All right. I'll give you control.
If someone else wants to do one of them, they certainly can. But
I can do one of them.
yeah, go for it.
Which one you want? Pick one.
Well, there's also ruin.
Yeah. Hands and ruin. Which one you want, Kyo?
I can take hands.
All right. You have hands now. You got these hands. You have hands. Congratulations.
You've been lended a hand.
You have
Multiple.
Let me close.
Let's give them a
cursor
round of
sheet.
hands. Wait, what?
Wolf, I'll give you ruins sheets. Let's see here. Boom. There you go. Take a time to look over them because I set them up like NPC sheets, but they do have like pretty extensive features and stuff. So just their inventory is tracked also. So is their hit die. Just make sure you.
Hands is not in the
think-
turn order.
Yeah, you gave us control, but you didn't put them where we can see their sheet. You have to do it on both of those drop downs.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We have to be able to see them as well as edit.
Okay. All right.
I
Let
was
me
about to
do
say,
that.
I can see everything, so he did it correct on my end.
I don't think I did, but I'll do it anyways. It takes a second for Roll20 to load the sheets back up, so just bear with me. Okay. Candor, it's now also you're used on both those drop downs. You mean in players' journals and can be edited and controlled by, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Alright.
Put our whoever's name in both of them.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cursed should be fixed. Let me go to hands. Please populate Roll20. There we go. Hands is fixed and saved. And I'm closing out. Okay. And ruin. Boom. Okay. All right. There. That is done. Okay, so they're all showing up on the turn tracker. Yes. Okay. Now I just need to roll for flesh. And here's what I'll do. I'll just click on flesh. I'll say add turn. And then I'll just roll a d20. That's a 3. Good job, flesh. Okay. Now I gotta roll for the baddies.
Are you guys seeing hands in there? In the turn order?
Refresh.
Refresh. I don't
Hand
wanna-
should be. Is it not?
I saw everybody except
I don't see.
hands.
I don't
in the
see
turn
hands
order.
in the turn order either. So
I see everybody but hands.
yeah, maybe I was about to and I just didn't get to it yet. I don't know. Whatever. Wolfrin, you can click on Hands' token and roll.
I'm ruined.
Oh, Zach. Keo.
What?
Theo.
I was about to
You
say,
get there eventually.
You'll
Yeah.
get it eventually.
All right. I need to give you guys control of the tokens too. I think, don't I? No,
Still
it should,
can't see the sheet. In
you should be able to just do a search for ruin. It should pop up. It's under the NPCs, not the bad kind folder. I can see that you have it.
Oh, okay. Under NPCs. Got it. Sorry. I was in the pets and familiars.
Yeah, I'll put them all in that folder eventually. Now that you guys have control. Okay. Let me roll the baddies. The baddies' turn now. Jeez Louise.
Can the rest of you guys see what what the NPCs can see? Because right now, hands is in like darkness.
Oh, because that's another separate setting that is so fun to just
Yeah.
input in the middle of a combat.
Let me give them all vision now.
I have to BRB while you fix this.
Cursed
And
has
we'll have
perfect
to
timing.
make sure that
Cursed
the
has
tokens are
120
tied to the
feet.
sheets.
Jesus,
Uh,
okay.
Cursed has really good vision, yeah. And I'll update default token on all of them. Boom.
The
Okay.
half-blind player didn't need that. Thanks.
Ruin has dark vision 60. And boom. And let me make sure to update default token. Boom. All right. And hands. It's dark vision 60, I think. Save. Update default token. Boom. Okay. So vision should be good for all the companions now. Do we have everyone back? Are we good now? Do we have a turn for hands? We do. We have a turn for the bad guys. Yes. We have them in descending order. Yeah. Are we are we able to play game now, guys?
Yes.
Okay.
Possibly, except for
Maybe.
Ella with BRB.
Look,
She's
later it'll be
first.
faster.
She is first. All right. So while we're waiting for Ella to get back, how's it going, guys? How are y'all doing?
Just reading over this extensive stat block. For
What?
hands. For hands.
Hands and Ruin have some stats you gotta keep track of. Like Hands had the 3 things that I link every time I take a turn for Hands, because the helpful action, all that stuff. And then Ruin has like a special thing where they crit on a 19, so I try to keep track of that. And then Cursed's just kind of a fucking casting badass.
Yeah. Question. Does she actually have only 1 out of 15 sorcery points, even though I believe she just used a thing?
She just used a thing.
Just
Didn't
drink
she?
from
Because she
the
has all of her spells,
light
so I
well.
assume she just used... Oh, no, she doesn't have all of them. Never mind. She just only used really powerful spells. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, like she had a combo she uses that uses like 8 sorcery points or something crazy.
Right, yeah.
She just
That's why I
burned-
was like, I saw that most of the spells were full, so I was like, oh wait, did she just like use one of her golden light things? But no, she did not. She still has 6, 7, and 8 that don't have spells in them because she used them.
Yeah. She burned through her sorcery points in like 2 turns or something crazy.
Yeah, that happens. I don't blame her.
I'm back.
All right. Ella, you are
Congratulations.
first. Maki-e, you are first to react. What do you do? Let me turn that back down.
So, was the only we only hear stuff coming from that direction?
What'd you roll on your perception? 27? Yeah. So you kind of hear them coming from all around. There's one here. There's something, that clicking noise you hear there. You hear over in this direction, over this direction, this direction, and this direction.
Okay. I don't think I can jump to anywhere. All too far from me, fortunately. Do I get the impression that she called these creatures, or do I get the impression that these creatures are harassing her?
How would you determine that?
I have a passive insight of 20.
Okay. She's currently convulsing and like shaking like she's demonic possessed or something right now, like kind of like foaming at the mouth a little bit. She probably dropped the cup as soon as Lucero made contact with her. And she's like stood up really stiff and rigid and just like convulsing. Her eyes are rolling back in her head.
Probably a mix of both.
Alright, that doesn't seem to be any condition I can cure.
But
I'm assuming it doesn't seem to be a disease, blindness, deafened, paralyzed, poisoned, or stunned.
she doesn't seem to be right now, like at this moment, she doesn't seem to be in control of herself, let alone these things.
Alright. In that case, they said not to attack her, so I'm trying to figure out what to do, because I can't jump to any of the high up places to do what I want. I guess talking's free. First, I'm gonna try and ask her, do you mean us harm? Do you need our help?
yeah, she tries to respond to you, I guess. Let me roll something. Okay. She manages to get out like in broken, like her speech is interrupted by like the seizure she's having right now, but she says something along the lines of, "I just want him back." She's like keeps, and then she can't focus any longer than those words, and she like
In common, she says it in common.
Yeah. Aquan, common, and Sylvan. Yeah, common.
All right. I don't think I do this, but I want to ask just in case. Could I use command and just say sleep and she go to sleep? Or take a nap?
Creature. Target must succeed or follow the command on its next turns. Lasts for one. The duration of that is 1 round. So
Yeah.
She could do that for 1 round. Now she may not reasonably be able to get to sleep in 1 round. So it would be like she tries to go to sleep, right, for 1 round. Yeah.
She wouldn't necessarily wake up after 1 round, though.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
she'd no
just
longer
tell
be
her to
compelled to do it. Yeah. Doesn't understand language. Blah blah blah. The target can't follow your commands.
I would say the other option was ask her to, or tell her to grovel, but she's technically already prone, isn't she? Because she's like sitting down.
No, she stood up as soon as
Writhing.
Lucero touched her.
Oh, she stood up. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but she's like convulsing and stuff, standing up. But yeah, she's standing up.
I don't want her to choke on her tongue. So
you could tell her to
actually,
lay
maybe
down,
I
or-
shouldn't tell her. Well, yeah.
You could do anything like that.
Yeah, she's convulsing, so she needs to lay down and have a dog lay on her.
Yeah, so the one word would be like lay or whatever, or something like that.
Yeah.
All right. So she has to make a wisdom save.
Yeah. The DC is 18.
Let's see. Boom. That is a fail. I don't think she has any special bullshit for charms. You would think she would, but she doesn't. All right. Yeah. So she's still convulsing, but she like collapses on the ground. She's like shaking.
Okay. Well, that's good. That gets her out of range attack. Let's see. Bonus action. Lucero's still, like, being weird, right?
Yeah.
I was gonna wait until my turn to ask about that.
I don't think I have anything to help
Actually,
right now. But
actually, hang on. Let me check. Let me check at the wording on it. No. Because she's incapacitated now. So, technically, Lucero, you snap back to right like as the scream and everything happened.
The gods.
So you're no longer charmed.
then in that case, I will stay put. That's it. I'm not gonna I don't have anything I could bonus action with other than moving away, so.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Hands. Is that Kyo?
So how high is this thing?
That one's probably. I think I said that they were the same height earlier, didn't I, Ferdy?
Yeah.
So like 50 feet.
50.
Yeah.
I don't think Hands has a climbing speed, right?
I don't think so.
Okay, so Hands is gonna shoot at the one he can see. 30 feet away.
All right. This guy right here, right? 21. That hits.
How do you do the damage? You just roll it
Yeah.
manually?
I think if you click attack, it'll actually roll it, and then it'll, like I just did there. Like if you click the where it says attack on your roll, yeah, like that. I'll take mine since I rolled it first and it was higher. 9 piercing damage, and then he has to make a con save, and then you'll roll that next part manually. So 9 piercing. He doesn't have any special bullshit for that, does he? No, I think it's technically magical. Con save. Con save succeeds. He takes no additional damage. All right.
But then Hands will probably walk away from there. Maybe go this way.
Yeah, you could have gotten extra damage on that if you'd used one of Hans's abilities. You could have gotten an additional 2d6, I think it is, for one of those abilities. Not
Does
helpful.
Hands have sneak attack or something?
Coordinated strike, I think it is.
I can still use one of his bonus actions to do help action, right?
Yeah, he has helpful, so he can take the help action as a bonus action. But coordinated strike is adept at striking when the sidekick uses the helpful feature. So when you use the helpful bonus action, you get extra damage on the creature that you're helping against. So like if you were helping against that creature, for example, and you had used your bonus action first, you would have gotten 2d6 extra damage on that shot. Right?
But can't I still use my bonus action to like help Abalona right now? And then does that affect it?
And the sidekick can deal. No, because when you have to use the help feature first because it does. So here, I'll link coordinated strike, right? So sidekick is adept at fighting in concert with a companion. When the sidekick uses the helpful feature to aid an ally in attacking a creature, that target can be up to 30 feet away from the sidekick, and the sidekick can deal an extra 2d6 damage to it on the next.
That means that it can't do that. It has to be somebody else that does that.
The sidekick can deal. No, it says the sidekick can deal. The sidekick is is Hands. Hands is the sidekick. It's a sidekick ability. The sidekick.
Right. So can't I help Abalona, and then that means that on the next time I attack, I do an extra 2d6.
Yeah. But it'll be next turn instead of this turn. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Hands is gonna point at the creature that he attacked and tell Abalona where it is as the help action, and then That ends Hand's turn.
All right. All right, Lucero. Here, I'm gonna put something on this guy that you're helping against down here to mark him for that. We'll put this. I don't know why that. He's like, oh my god, they're helping fight me. That's crazy. It's blowing my mind. All right, sorry. Go ahead, Lucero. By the way, you remember everything that just happened? Like you don't just
great.
like you don't just like suddenly come to like where am I? You remember all of that. It's just that like you for some reason at the time you really felt like what you were doing was the necessary thing.
They're like side-eyeing Maki-e like I'm in trouble later, aren't I? I have catnap. Can I use catnap on Melora?
Link it.
It's only willing creatures.
Yeah. That would be the main problem.
Yeah, if it's willing creatures, then no.
Because the problem is I can't see any of the creatures.
You'd pick up
So
your
I don't-
broom and fly. To another pillar. Over there.
Yeah, I mean you haven't really moved since you dropped it.
Take me with you,
you
'cause I am still on your shoulders.
If you're having a problem seeing, you can cast something that lets you see a little bit better.
Well, it's more the range of vision. I'll do that. I'll pick up the broom and fly over.
Sure. Yeah. Pick up the broom with a free item interaction, and yeah, you can fly across there.
Then I can take. I guess Maki-e comes with because she's on my shoulder.
Indeed, she is.
Gets free movement. So
This is why she
I can see
stayed.
that one now.
Yeah, I mean you're at the top of the pillar, and it's at the bottom of the other side, so you're gonna have to get a little bit. You're gonna have to get to the edge and like face down to see it.
Can the broom hold all of you? Both of you?
I weigh like
She's only like
15
30.
pounds.
Yeah, 30 with her equipment.
Yeah.
Does the broom have a weight limit? I don't know. I have no idea.
It's magical. It can carry an
It
element.
has weight. It has weight breakpoints. You go faster if there's less weight, and slower if there's more weight, and then it has a weight limit eventually.
Okay.
Pretty much everything Luce has is in their bag of holding. So.
Yeah, you're fine.
I wasn't expecting to move, is the problem.
The broom has a flying speed of 50 feet, by the way, so you could have moved farther.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
I thought it was just my
Depending on how
movement.
much weight you carry, yeah.
If you're carrying over 200 pounds, it becomes 30. But
I don't think I have over 200 pounds. Because everything is.
If all your stuff
apart
is in a
from
bag
magnesium.
of holding, then yeah. And you're not wearing armor, right? Like
It's just leather, which is why my AC is so low.
yeah.
So I could have gone to there.
Sure.
Could be.
If Maki-e really weighs 15 pounds, that's crazy. You're like
She's based off of the Flemish giant.
yeah, I looked up how much the Flemish giant weighs, and I made her exactly the same weight and height as a Flemish giant. So.
Well, I took a hair and made them human proportions for Kitsune, which is why they're so huge. I will need to roll Arcana, but I want to use a storm. Should it hit?
Okay, so you're
Yeah.
using Ice Storm on this dude?
Yeah.
And it's a dex save. What's the actual DC? Because it's not 13, right? What's your
17.
17?
Yeah.
All right. 17 dex save. That's a con? What the fuck? 21. I don't know how I rolled. I must have just not been paying attention where I clicked. What happens on a save? Here.
They just take cap damage.
Show description. Half damage? Okay.
I don't know. I think its original roll was a 9.
Yeah, all right. I'll take the 9. Fuck it. I'll take the first d20 I rolled. That's fine. So what does it do? Full damage and what? 20 foot
20?
cylinder. Each creature in the cylinder and a dex save. Creature takes 2d8 bludgeoning for a failed save, half as much on a success. Okay. Difficult terrain in the area until the end of your next turn. All right. So
I need to do
20 damage.
Do I need to do a circle real quick?
Sorry. Yeah, if you want to draw a shape, you can. I can do it for you if you need me to.
There we go.
Is it staying there? It should be square.
No, I was just holding it.
It should be square too. Was it 20-foot radius? Is that what it is? I'll draw it.
Yeah.
I'll draw it. 34. Should be like about that size. Something like that. Is that about right? I think that might be.
Radius is just to the half point.
Oh yeah, you're right. It should be twice as big.
Here we go.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's it. All right. Is that where it's going? Is that a good spot for it? Okay. And the cold damage doesn't do as much damage as you would think it does. It doesn't seem to affect it as much as you'd expect. So there's that.
That's suspicious.
Is that suspicious?
I don't know.
Lobsters being used
It
to the
would
high
still
pressures
do-
and cold waters.
It would still do all of the damage if I was playing the Great Winter's Darkness Euphemia Snow. The reason why I say that is because she casts like nothing but ice spells, and she's an evocation wizard. So that took a thing where even if you're resistant to cold damage, you're not when she attacks you.
Right. All right. Is that your turn? What else you got?
Then I'll use my bonus action to activate the Blade Song.
All right.
And that'll be it for me.
Okie dokie. Myrkrið, you're up.
Yeah. Myrkrid's gonna start to climb the wall, which I don't have a climb speed, so I can get 20 feet up, and then I will bonus action teleport to reach the 50 foot.
Okay. Are you going to here?
Yeah, I'm going up.
Yeah, okay. Sure, yeah.
I will get up next to this creature.
He's gonna kill
So
it.
she looks kind of like she's in a trance.
She's convulsing on the ground, like laying on the ground, like shaking. Her eyes are rolling back in her head. You can see like the tear stains on her face. And she's just like shaking, convulsing. Yeah. Like she's
I heard her speak before. Right?
Yeah. She struggled to speak for a second, but she wasn't able to maintain control and concentration. Yeah, she's kind of like having a seizure right now.
Don't know what that is. Call
Yeah.
off your
On the
minions or I'm
ground.
going to end you.
She just like here, I'll give her a roll to see if she can.
Wait, didn't you get the message we were told not to
Mhm.
attack her and relate it? Alright.
Yeah, you think,
Myrkrið is
you think he
known for listening to those.
Yeah, he's not a good
Exactly,
boy.
That's true. He's
He's
a
a bad
baka
dog.
inu.
Bad dog.
All right, let's see. What'd she roll? A critical failure. She just kind of like and she just like shaking, convulsing. She can't
Awesome.
she
I
doesn't
shove.
move.
Are you really going to take out a helpless enemy that can't fight back?
Oh, absolutely. Those are the best.
You shove, you said?
Yeah, I shove. I'm shoving her off the cliff.
All right. I think you
That
have,
direction.
you have to make a athletics check for a shove. action?
Athletics.
Yeah.
I assume I have advantage because
Yeah,
she is
She's
prone.
incapacitated.
It's considered an attack, so
yeah. It's a crit.
29.
Wait,
yeah.
what are you doing to her?
Shoving her off the cliff.
Pushing her off the cliff.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. How far do they move back? Is it just 5 feet?
I think it's just 5 feet, yeah.
I think it's enough. So she'll take some damage.
50 feet's 5d6.
Yeah. 11. That is all. Really?
So I
think
move forward to
Quartz is
watch
feather
as she
falling
drops.
her.
You move forward to watch as she drops.
Oh, she's getting featherfalled.
Oh my gosh. It's going to be the reenactment from Lion King all over again.
All right.
We
Quartz.
look over and she almost falls on the ground and she like stops like right before it hits the ground.
Yeah.
And
All
then
right.
you look to the right, you see Quartz very angry.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
She controls these things. Maybe
While
if we
she's
hurt her, she'll
convulsing
stop.
on the ground, I don't think so. Why don't you focus on
Myrkrið
killing
jumps
those
off the
things?
cliff.
Oh God, he's gonna
I know.
tear her apart now. All right, you
Yeah.
jump off. That's 5d6 for you, I guess.
Yes.
All right. 20. There's 2 6s in there, which is half. For you.
And then
Have
I
you
will
raised?
start to. No, I have.
Okay, so it's not half.
So it's full. Yeah. And then I'll start to punch, I guess, because technically I don't have claws at the moment. So
All right.
it is. I don't have this programmed because I wasn't sure I'd ever do it, but it should be.
And somebody
nice.
silvery barbs him if he hits.
He's gonna hit, I think.
I
have
can't
a
see him.
reaction.
She's still prone, right?
Yeah. She's incapacitated. You have advantage.
Are you prone?
Okay, I believe I would use my last 5 feet to stand there. Takes half your. Or can you? If you only have 5 feet.
So you used 40 feet to climb up 20 feet of the pillar.
Correct.
Then you
And I have
teleported.
45 total.
Then you moved well, like you climbed up here, right? And then you moved to here after you got to the top, or you teleported to here.
True, I would like move forward and jump. Yeah.
Yeah. So then you're out of movement. Yeah. If you have
Okay.
45
I will
total.
hit from the ground, which is just a straight roll. Because
Alright,
we're both
yeah.
prone.
Sure.
I think it's -3 from this. So it's a 24.
24 still hits. Yeah.
And it is also -3 from the damage. So 9 plus 9.
9 plus 9. Okay, so 18.
Okay, when I hit her and hurt her, I want to see, is there any signs that she's concentrating or that this is like snapping her out of it?
No, I mean, you're mangling a body. Like, she can't even, she's ragdolling when you hit her, basically. Like, she can't even control the movement of her body at all. Like, it's very
But
clear.
she screamed and these things showed up.
Yes. Like, she screamed
Okay.
and then she started convulsing and then these things just, like, appeared in the darkness. Yeah.
This does feel correct then. And I'll take my third attack.
Okay. You hit.
Oh, wait, no. Never mind. I don't have a third attack unless I bonus action. So, never mind. That's it.
Okay.
I
All
think.
right.
Yeah.
Quartz.
So Quartz is going to go over to here. 5, 10, 15, 20. Stares daggers into Myrkrið. Looks at the convulsing Melora on the floor. And to prevent her, or to protect her, cast Sanctuary.
Okay. Sure.
Can you
Sure.
not attack her, please? Can you go fight something bigger?
She summoned those things. If we remove her, they go away.
Or we help her to go away?
I've seen this sort of magic.
Why is your first instinct to kill? Can't we maybe try to save her and then she'll stop? She could be of use to us.
Do you always try to save enemies?
No, but I like to save my pieces if I can use them later. And let's see, what can I do in action? I think I'm just gonna dodge as my action.
Okay. All right. Cursed. You saw everything that just happened, basically. Like, you saw you saw Myrkrið climb up there and then like tackle her off the pillar and then jump down
Yeah.
after.
Yeah, I didn't
This is
actually see the
also a
fight
pretty-
afterwards, but you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Having repeated issues with.
Yeah. Can I ask if everything here is in dim light?
Yeah, the basically everything in the void is dim light. Like, or darkness.
Nice.
Like, there's no bright light here unless it's like cast by one of you, for example.
Okay, well, she can just barely see those two off to the left. Although, let me check something real quick. I was checking off to the ones on the right. I forgot the ones on the left existed. Nice. Okay, that'll work. So yeah, she is going to... Plenty of space. Okay. So yeah, she's gonna move all the way over here. Teleporting.
Yeah. Cool.
Yep. Darkness teleport. And then she is going to use Sickening Radiance right in between those two lobsters there.
Can you link it?
Yes.
Okay. 30-foot radius sphere. Does it stay on? Do I have to draw a shape? It just hits both of them, right? It is concentration. Okay, so I need to draw a shape. All right. Rectangle. Thank you. Hold that circle there for a second, please.
Oh, it'll just stay there until we get rid of it.
Oh, really? You can do that? Awesome. It'd be better if it was square, but that's fine. I'll just
It's a circle. It's a radius circle.
yeah, but radius
How'd you
circles
get to stay?
are still technically square. For
Linger.
example, like the square that she's in is still 30-foot radius from the center, right? Right? Like
Do
if
what?
the square that Cursed is standing in is still 30-foot radius from that center point, right? So she's technically in the radius of that.
Yeah, because we have
Well, that's-
squares, square tiles instead of like hexagon or something. It's an actual radius doesn't work.
Is a square, yeah.
No,
properly.
it does.
Yeah.
It's just that we're not counting diagonals as 5 point something feet.
No, that's dude. I promise you, I promise you, this is the way it works. We've been over this.
No. If you do a triangle, the longest side is longer. So that means that going diagonal is more than 5 feet. It's just we don't count it as that.
It's not though. It's not more than 5 feet on the grid in D&D. Like she's 30 feet.
No. That's because it simplifies it.
Bro, it's not. It's not though. I promise you. Like we've been over this a million times.
Okay. No, geometry says it is.
It's not. Okay. A square is the same distance on all sides, even through the diagonal. Like it's the same. Distance.
Yes. No. That's why I'm saying it says a sphere. So that means it is not 30 feet in on one side. Or it is 30 feet, but it doesn't reach out to there because it's not a square.
Dude, it does though. I think it does.
It does not. That's why there's the unit triangles.
Like the darkness spell, which is says a sphere, it's a square. Like everything with an AoE.
They're not squares though.
They are.
They're supposed to be circles.
They're squares, bro.
Okay, you can say they are, and that's a house rule, but that's not correct.
It's not a house. Like it would have, like if you were looking at it in the world, it would look like a circle, but on the map, it's shaped like a square. Because
no, it's not.
We went over this with what was it, Wolfrin, that we ran into? The Spirit Guardians, yeah?
Yeah, it was just... Oh, that's terrible. Copy paste.
Yeah, I mean, what you're saying there is correct if it wasn't spaced out all weird.
It's from a PDF. It's from Xanathar's, yeah.
Okay, so that is a thing in something else?
Xanathar's
is official.
It's a D&D
official.
Well,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a thing
of...
that's saying we use squares instead of circles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
basically, yes.
Because okay, I did not know that because that's that is incorrect mathematically. But yes, okay, if something says we use squares, then yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Gotta trust the
DM. Okay. So, now they have to make saves, yeah?
Well, it's okay. I will say it's hard to I was willing to go with the DM's order. I was just he is saying something incorrect mathematically. That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying
I'm totally going with it. It's just I just wanted to make sure that was correct.
Yeah, I mean, I was just saying it's like the game's rules.
5e does it stupid. I think Pathfinder actually uses circle radius and not squares.
No, they do the same thing, and it's really
did they
stupid
change
because
it?
they will fight about it.
Yeah,
they do like weird half squares, and it's just like, what are you doing?
I get the game logic, but like it's just weird that because you're looking at the board, right? And it's like 15-foot radius. If it's like 15-foot radius and you draw a 15-foot radius, like you guys can see this arrow I'm doing right now, right? You guys can see that red arrow that I'm playing with?
Yes.
So like 15-foot radius is here and it goes all the way over to here, right? That's still 15 feet. 15
Yeah, no, the reason that I was the reason I say that is because that's a 30-foot square. That's also a 30-foot square.
Yeah, it's just that you lose out a whole lot on the area that you would be hitting if it was like actually 15-foot radius squared like it's supposed to be instead of a circle. Okay. Can you put the original 30-foot square back up, please? It's not gonna. She doesn't hurt herself with it, does she? Cursed?
It's any creature, yeah.
So she's gonna hit herself. You could move.
I can just move it.
Yeah, you could just move it like slightly. Okay. So con saves from these guys. All right. 1, 2. That is a 24 and a 29 crit. What's the DC?
It is. Hold on, I have to find it.
Should say in her spellcasting, I think.
Probably. I just hadn't quite looked at that yet.
Yeah, it's a little weird to look at compared to a player sheet.
8 plus proficiency. It doesn't have an actual number. I have to do math.
Here, let me see. I think I wrote it on her sheet somewhere.
Oh, possibly.
Spellcasting ability. It should fire.
Well, 8 plus proficiency plus spellcasting. Yeah.
It doesn't say there. It's where I
Which should be charisma since we're a sorcerer, so it would be 8 plus proficiency, which is. What is her proficiency?
It's the same as yours.
Plus 5. Okay, so charisma 10. 18. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that sounds right. I should have written it on her sheet. I don't know why it's not there. That's weird. Maybe it calculates. Oh, it says it on the ability, on the linked ability. Okay. Yeah. So it works with their spells.
Oh, cool.
Okay. So they both succeed. They take half on a creature.
No, it doesn't do anything if they succeed.
Okay. But the next turn they have to roll it again, I guess, as long as they're in that area.
Oh, actually, it should have been when they started their turn there. So that would just be what they would do at the start of their turn.
Okay. All right. That was bonus action and action, right? You got anything else, Cursed?
I don't believe so. Let me make sure. No, that should be it.
Okay. Ruin. Wolfrin?
Yeah. Keep running at the enemy and sweep.
All right. Make an attack roll.
Sheet 2.
Remember, you crit on a 19. That is 16. All right, that's a hit. For 15 slashing 3 necrotic. Yes, 18 damage.
Second attack.
You hit.
Edge. It's gonna roll crit
Yeah,
stuff.
I'll ignore the pluses. So 11 plus
17 total.
Yeah. All right.
I don't. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he doesn't have relevant bonus actions, so I think that's it for him.
All right. Next is the bad guys. All right. Let's see here. Man, there's some interesting things these guys can do. Well, I think first things first, these guys are going to get out of this area of effect. 5, 10, 15, 20. Ten-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose within range. 10-foot radius is 20-foot diameter. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4x4 is what we're looking for. All right, so we're gonna put this here. Center that on cursed, and cursed spell. Here's the spell that you're being hit with. Confusion. Okay. Spell assaults, twists creature's spine, spawning delusions, provoking uncontrolled action. Each creature in 10-foot radius sphere center point you choose must succeed on a wisdom save when you cast a spell or be affected by it. Oh, okay, so I don't need the radius. It's just cursed. Make a wisdom save, please.
Okay.
The DC is 16.
Do I just hit wisdom on this character sheet?
Yeah, if it doesn't,
or is it the +1?
If it has,
yeah, it doesn't. I can't hit that one.
Yeah, if she has a save that says plus something, you would just click on where it says plus whatever save. Here, let me take a look.
I think that's right. Yeah. Right? No,
you just clicked wisdom. It's fine. Let me see if she.
But there isn't somewhere else to click.
Yeah, if you look below the stats where it says saving throws and it says
I can't click that.
You can click where it says.
Oh, it's saving throws. There you go. Okay.
You can click where it says whiz. See, yeah,
that's what you mean. Okay.
Yeah, you got it. We'll take yours. Yours is better. So you succeed. You're fine. Okay.
Well, that was the one I did without that. So. Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, she got a nat 20 on one of her rolls there.
Yeah.
It should have been a +5, so it would have been a 25. She does because of feast.
Okay. Does she eat?
Okay.
All
cool. The
cool.
tieflings ate with us.
Right on. Okay. So, and their movement is 40. All right. Well, 25, 30, 5, 40. We'll start climbing. We're at the bottom, climbing up on that guy, I think. This guy is gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 35, 40. And I think he'll dash. I mean, I could just make this a lot easier. Nah, it's alright. We won't do that. He'll dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 35, 40. Now, let's see. This guy down here at the bottom is going to attack Ruin. He has multi-attack. 2 pincers, 2 fists. 1, 2. 13 and a 21.
21 hits.
All right. 11 bludgeoning damage. If target's medium or small, it's grappled. Has 2 pincers. So he grapples him with a pincer, yeah?
Yep.
All right. 2 fist attacks. 13, 19.
19 just hits.
For another 6 bludgeoning damage. And
Doesn't even make his lip bleed yet.
Do what?
Doesn't even make his lip bleed yet. Bring it on.
Yeah. Well, now that he's got him grappled, he's going to drag him off into the darkness. So
it's less than ideal.
Half movement? No, he doesn't get half movement because he's a size.
No, he's larger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 40. So we'll just drag him off into the corner of the map over there and just kill him.
He just yells back, I got this!
Yeah. This guy over here. Okay. This guy is going to cast something on himself. He's going to cast Fly. And fly, you fools. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35. And 5 feet up, I guess. Then we got this guy over here who's in an AoE that's difficult terrain, right? Right
Yes.
here? Okay, he's going to look up at you, Lucero. And how many hit points do you have?
118.
You are stunned.
That's familiar.
Yeah.
That's it.
Power word stun. You're stunned until the end of your next turn, and then you can make con saves to try to break it. The DC is not 0. The DC is 16, I think. Yeah. And he's gonna move. 10, 20, 30. And then he's going to climb 5 feet up because he doesn't have a climb speed. So I'll just mark that he's 5 feet up. This guy. Why not just come running in out of the darkness? 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 40. And then dash for another 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 5. We'll just go there. It's fine. Is that everybody? I think that's everybody. They're in the fight now. All right. Well, that's my turn. Candor?
And we may, I was about to say, apparently it's pretty close to time.
Is it already?
30 more minutes. 35.
Okay.
Ella was saying
Twitch,
10 earlier.
Twitch still says to 7:30, so I'm still going by the Twitch schedule.
Oh, okay. I'll fix that.
We have like
Until
5
it's
minutes.
changed.
Should I
According to that, at least.
That's the only
we
only
wanna
definite
finish the
number
round
I
then?
have to go by, so
I'll just add 30 minutes to it next once we get off stream.
Okay. Okay, so we actually till 8. Okay, just making sure. But yeah, before because I was like, oh, we might want to just finish that if time is almost there. But all right, so I am going to. Well, I see this dude over there trying to take out Cursed, so I'm probably gonna try and deal with that. Let me go ahead and. He's probably going to drop it next turn anyways, but I wanted to do that. Oh, never mind. It's in my range anyways. So yeah, I'm gonna... Yeah, I will Psychic Blade that particular one there.
All right.
Where is it? There it is. Oof.
11 does not hit, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm going to Homing Strike.
All right. Miss, you can roll Psionic Energy die and add the number rolled. Okay.
Does the 17 hit?
17 just misses.
Okay, then I don't spend the die.
Okay.
I will bonus action do it again. I do not break stealth because I have Skulker.
Okay.
And so, yes, I will do my bonus. Oh, yeah. I think 26 hits.
Actually, no, I'm just kidding. 26 hits.
Murder.
4
psychic damage plus my sneak attack damage.
It's not within 5 feet of cursed yet. If that's what's giving
I have
you
advantage. Oh, I should have had advantage on both of those. Dang it.
Should you? Oh yeah, because you're stealth.
Stealth, yeah.
Okay, so here's what we'll do.
Do we want to treat that second one as my first one?
Yes.
Okay, so that should have been a
do,
different damage then.
Yeah, you do get your sneak attack. If you had additional damage that should have applied to it, then do that.
Yeah, I had like, do you want it? So, because I had, if I do my regular attack, it's 1d6. If I do my bonus attack, it's a 1d4. Okay, should I just roll a d6?
Yeah, just roll the d6.
Okay.
And then it's +2, right? D6 +2 for the damage?
Yeah, I'll just do that. So it would have been 7 damage, and then I would have got strike.
Senses?
Any special
Or
what?
sneak, I mean, brain.
Any special senses?
Do the creatures have special senses?
Yeah.
They have true sight, 120 feet.
Oh, well then I might not have been. Well, no, no, stealth doesn't. True sight doesn't like do stealth. I wasn't stealth because of invisibility.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you'd be stealth from obscurement potentially because you're like up higher and on a ledge. And
Yeah.
true sight doesn't see through.
So you should be fine.
Yeah, it doesn't see through walls and stuff. So, yeah, you good?
Well, it doesn't. True sight doesn't see through stealth either. It just sees through invisibility and stuff.
What?
Yeah.
Right. Like they would see Lucero's and Abe
Right.
Flo's
It'd be if like they had blind sight or tremor sight out to that far.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, 20 damage so far. I do drop stealth though, since I hit. But I would still want to go ahead and bonus action another blade.
Okay.
15 probably doesn't hit. No. I will go ahead and homing, so I will add a d8 to that.
Okay.
22.
Yeah, 22 hits.
Okay. And 5 more psychic damage.
All right. Okay.
Not awesome, but I'll take it.
I mean, it's not bad. He's like 25 damage. That's not bad.
Yeah, 25. Not too bad for not really using but one resource.
Good stuff. You got anything else, or is that your turn?
Yeah, that was my bonus action. I'm thinking I'm going to try to see if there's anything that I need to worry about coming after me. I think I'll just hop on my, I'm still on my broom from being up here, but I think I'll just move like down here and like slightly behind the rock. So like I can just barely peek out, but it's more difficult to see me. I'm not stealthing yet because I can't, because I don't have bonus action, but just trying to prepare for next turn, basically.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of have cover at least. Okay.
You know, except for that one.
Yeah.
But yes, I think that is it.
Okay. Abe and Flo.
Is this creature hovering or just flying?
Which one?
This one.
I think he was 5 foot up, is what I said, right?
5 foot up.
Yeah. Here, let me mark him. And put wings on him. So that I know that it was him.
Oh.
There you go. And then the other guy that was 5 feet was over here, right? Yeah, and he's climbing. Okay.
All right. I'll attack this guy close to me.
Wait. Did I fly with 2 of them? Was it this guy who was flying?
I thought it was just one, and I thought it was one that I couldn't see, so I think it was up there or something. I thought, or maybe that one.
It was this guy. It was this guy. You got it.
Yeah, I think you only flew.
Yeah, as far as I know, it was just one.
Yeah, I think it was just one. Yeah.
All right. I'll try to attack him.
All right.
My lightning launcher.
24 hits. Yeah, lightning launcher hits. 8 lightning damage. Okay. You do notice that the lightning doesn't do as much damage as you'd expect.
Add a d6, by the way.
Okay.
12.
All right.
Is fly a concentration spell? Or is it innate?
It's innate spellcasting, but I think it's still concentration.
Yeah, still concentration.
Yeah. Wait. Okay, yeah, okay, concentration. I was just like, wait, it doesn't say concentration. Okay. So he has to make a con DC 10.
Correct. Please fail.
He has a +9, so it's doubtful.
Pretty much almost impossible.
All right, 22.
Okay. All right. I'll attack again with advantage now that it's glowing.
Okay. Uh, 28 hits.
Okay.
Did you do the last one an advantage, Fred?
No, because it's not advantage.
It is because you were helped by hands.
That's
Oh.
correct, yeah.
Well,
You can roll
okay.
again in case you get a 20.
no.
All right, that's fine. So 10 lightning damage, yeah. Again, it doesn't seem to damage as much as it should. But he does make another con save.
It's 2.
Another 2. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna start moving back. I'll climb towards this space here, and then I'll make my homunculus attack with my bonus action
All right.
as it hovers.
You were on the ground, right?
I was on this ledge over here.
How far up were you?
I was just right here.
Okay. Well, this is 50 feet up here. I'll say it's like 10 feet. I don't know. I know you didn't climb it to get up there, but I'll just say that ledge is 10 feet. So like 40
Oh, I have my broom on top, so that's why.
Oh, you're flying.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize. How high up are you?
Right now I'm going here. So from where this is at, I'm just moving this way.
Okay. So you're 50 feet up. All right. Gotcha.
Mhm. And then bonus action 28.
Yeah, 28 hits. Yeah. 9 force
9
damage.
force damage. And then it will roll Constitution save again.
Oh, yeah. I got you. Okay.
And then I'll move my.
All right.
All right, that ends my turn.
Okie dokie. Flesh. Well, I guess Flesh is going to run and try to climb. 5, 10, 15, and then just start climbing. You've got 15 feet of movement left, so you can get like 5 feet up. All right. That's Flesh's turn. Technically, I guess you could dash, right?
Yep.
So dash, which would give you 45 from the bottom total, so 20 feet up is the max you can go. You can't get quite get to 25. All right. Maki-e.
All right. Feeling Lucero stiffen in the same way that he did when I stunned him. I am going to slap him across the face with a hand of healing.
Okay.
which allows it heals 1d8 plus my wisdom modifier, so 8. And I can also end his stun.
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah. So you can end a condition. All right, cool. Yeah,
Yes.
you end the stun.
Yep. And then I am going to run. Well, yeah, I'm gonna run. I'm gonna pop off Lucero and run down. So I am basically going to crawl on this creature's head, probably, because it's climbing, or it's starting to. So I don't know where you want to put me, but I'm going down to melee range.
I mean, you can. You can take just move up a square to where you're in its space. I guess. Can you stay in its space, or does it have to be 2 sizes larger?
It is large, and I am small.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you can.
So I could be in its space. Yeah.
Right.
And I still have another attack, so I'm going to attack it. $19?
19 hits. Did we lose you?
I was checking something.
Okay.
I meant to attack with my other thing, but it's fine. I'll just do an arm strike. 10.
Is it magical? It's gotta be magical, right?
Yeah. And then I'm going to spend another key point to Flurry of Blows.
Okay. $20 hits.
20. And when it hits, I'm going to apply. With this, I can apply Hand of Harm for free. So it will take an additional 1d8 plus 5. It will take 8 damage. Necrotic.
Okay.
From that one. And one more hit. 25.
Yeah.
For an additional 10.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that is all that I can do because I used my movement to run down.
Okay. So yeah, you run down there, you start punching, beating the crap out of this thing.
Yeah, I just moved from one set of shoulders to another, and I'm beating its head.
Yeah. All right. Next we got hands.
Hands is gonna move a little.
Uh, 14 does not hit.
And then he's gonna run back here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's gonna bonus action hide.
Okay. Make a stealth 20. All right. Sure.
Actually, it's the minimum he can roll is a 10, right? Reliable talent.
Oh yeah, he has reliable talent.
So it's really 25.
Okay. All right.
That's it.
Okay. Lucero.
You're not stunned.
You're no longer stunned.
mic was off. Since Maki-e's down there, that kind of is kind of like what I wanted to do.
You don't want to torch. You don't want to explode Maki-e too. Is that what you're saying?
Just a little.
That's the most fun of being married.
It's okay. I've got evasion. As long as it makes me make a dex save.
I'll use Firebolt.
Okay. 23 hits.
I gotta use my magnesium real quick. Yeah. Oh, 18 fire damage.
Yeah. Okay. You blast this thing with fire. You do notice that the fire doesn't have as much of an effect as you expect it to have.
Damn it! There goes to the list.
I'm so glad I'm psychic.
What else do I? I can do 2 cantrips, right?
Yeah, you can cast 2
Or is
cantrips.
it just one cantrip and an attack?
If one is a bonus action and one is an action, then you can cast 2 cantrips.
Oh.
Yeah. If you have a spell that's a bonus action, you could do that.
That's true.
Yeah, sadly there aren't too many of those.
Yeah, there's few of those. I think is the only
They exist, but there's only a few.
is the only bonus action cantrip still Shillelagh? Is it still the only one?
Magic Stone is bonus action.
Depends if you're a cleric with grave cleric, because they get spare the dying as a bonus action.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the Mizium gives you a 1-up.
That is the case, yeah, because there's a lot more spells then.
Yeah.
But none that I was hoping to use, so that'll
Yeah,
be
it's
the end
still
of my turn.
vanishingly few.
They're all like retreat based, mainly.
Yeah, I know I have one.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Myrkrið. This demon comes running up behind you. What are you doing?
Who's it? Can I tell who it's looking at? Is it looking at all 3 of us or just the 2 of us?
Yeah, it's about to. It's this one is. I mean, yeah, it's looking at all 3 of you, but it's probably focused on you or Keo. I'm sorry, you or Quartz, unless Quartz is out of reach, being up in the air. This one is doing the same. Like it's coming sprinting towards you all.
They seem like they're coming to attack us to protect this
Not
creature.
to protect. No. These things are going to tear apart anything that they see. That's what these things are doing. Like this one, because Melora is closest to it on the ground, it's probably going for her.
I will bonus action transform. And Myrkrið will just like rip one side of his face down and off, and then like rip one whole half of his body off. Leave the other half on for a moment as one of the claws transforms. Her hands transforms into a claw, and then I'll take some swipes.
Yeah. Okay. Let me grab your other token. I forgot where
And I
put it.
will reckless. And I will 18.2, because when you remove my thing, it'll take away my initiative.
Oh, will it?
No, it's fine. I just as long as I remember it, now I can just put it on the new one. 60.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah,
Alright.
reckless.
Okay. Reckless.
Against the creature, the big guy.
Yeah. 28 hits. Yeah.
I'm gonna assume a 21 hits.
Yeah, for 19 plus 19, so 38. I'm not sure why this token has a grappling marker on it, but it does.
Probably.
I think because last time he used it, that token got grappled.
Oh, we lost a Mori, I think.
Oh, it might be their internet.
No.
They'd been messaging me a little bit that their internet was being a little weird. Yeah.
Oh, that's a comma.
It's all right, Mori. Okay. Sorry. You did 38
So
damage.
yeah, 38 to the big guy. Does it? It seems like it's all landing.
Necrotic
The damage,
and your slashing or bludgeoning is magical, right?
slashing. Yeah, and magical.
Yeah, it's magical. Yeah, it's all landing.
Okay. As he attacks, he's just going to growl out to Quartz. I still say we should kill her. And that is it.
Okay. Hey, welcome back, Mori. All right, Myrkrið, that's your turn. I'm still showing you on the turn order if you're not seeing you for some reason.
I just put myself back in.
Oh.
There we go. I don't know what
With the right
happened.
token.
Oh yeah, it just disappeared for you. Like I could still see the old one too, but it's fine. I'll just do this.
Okay, yeah.
Darn internet.
It's all good. It's all good. Mori is having a thunderstorm in real life, I guess, or something. Maybe it's just an issue.
Yeah, we've been having storms for like the past 3-4 days.
I know here.
Dang it, give me your storms.
So I left work at midnight last night and it was 80 degrees. I woke up this morning and it was 40. And it was raining and storming.
I love it.
It dropped 40 degrees over like a couple hours.
Yeah. I woke up this morning and it was 33 degrees.
Yes.
All right, Quartz.
More cold.
Quartz is gonna fly right over Myrkrið, 5 feet over. So I'm still within range of this guy, right? He can't do opportunity attack for now.
Correct. You were out of range of him, right? Like you weren't close to the ground.
I was right next to Melora on the ground because I used Sanctuary on her.
I'm sorry, where did you go? Where are you?
Quartz is
Okay.
under Myrkrið.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
I was right here.
So
and
you're
now over Myrkrið.
Yeah, okay, sorry. Your token just like disappeared for me. All right, you're over Myrkrið. Let me move Myrkrith's token behind yours. There, that way I can see you. All right.
And
Considering I've missed about 2 minutes, I'm very confused by that phrase.
I'm flying over Myrkrið.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna cast Mass Suggestion on
Okay.
these 4 that I can see.
On the 4 you can see. Gotcha. Okay.
So I can't see this. Nope.
No, yeah, okay. So the 4 that you can see, you're casting Mass Suggestion. What's the course of activity that you're suggesting?
The square would be gone now.
Oh, okay. No problem. I'll delete square.
I will tell them to walk away from this place for 10 miles and then go to sleep.
Okay. All right.
Would that count as damaging?
Take a
to
nap
them?
10 miles from here.
Walk 10 miles away and then go to sleep? Would that count as...
Oh, that's suggestion.
I think that counts as
Is it
2,
reasonable? Yeah, I
but
don't think
if
that's
you-
reasonable.
If you told them,
It's for 24 hours. 10 miles is unreasonable.
but if you tell them to go take a nap 10 miles from here, that's just telling them to go take a nap somewhere else. Whereas if you say walk 10 miles and then take a nap, I feel like that's 2 different activities.
Okay, I guess if it's 24 hours, that makes more sense now that I see that.
Hey, you should do what Myrkrið said. Walk until you reach an ocean of water.
There's an ocean right by.
That would be the thing.
It's not an ocean, is it?
You could
It's
be
just
like,
flooding.
I don't think we've had any reason to believe that, but
you could be like walk until you can't walk anymore. You know.
Yeah,
Can I
that
just
would
do-
really keep them walking for 24 hours. Walk
Yeah.
away until you can't walk anymore.
Walk away until you can't walk anymore.
Okay. So they gotta make
Saves.
wisdom saves. Okay. I'm just checking to see if they have any bullshit here. They do have that. Alright. Wisdom save with advantage. DC 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fail, success,
Wow, 3
success,
successes.
success.
Somebody
Which
barbs 'em.
that was
which
incredibly lucky.
one fails? I'm gonna say the first one that rolls is the one closest to you.
Can I silvery barbs this one?
So which one are you wanting to silvery barbs?
This one, the one that's flying right next to me.
Sure. This guy in the bottom right.
Correct.
Okay. He gets
And
another-
I'll give advantage to Candor.
That's a fail. All right.
And I'll silver
Means I don't have to
this
stealth.
one.
All right. Hang on. Let me start marking. Okay, so your silvery barbs and the one on the left.
Yep.
All right. Success.
I will tell Myrkrið though, don't attack this one. It's about to be useless.
Good luck.
All right.
And then I'm gonna fly down to here.
Okay.
And then I'm actually gonna use my bonus action to cast Blade Ward on myself.
Okay.
And that will end my turn.
All right. Cursed.
Oh, sorry. I'm not used to that yet. I think. How much is she? She actually has less HP than I do overall. So yeah, I think she's gonna be slightly worried about getting into a brawl with that thing. But where do I want to move her? I think she'll drop concentration since nothing is in there. Well, no, she'll keep it up for now, just in case, since she hasn't cast anything else yet. Maybe she can lure it to go over that way. Actually, there's a thought. So I could have her move over there and technically lure it through the thing. Don't know if that's super economical, but see, it has like 40 feet of movement. So yeah, if I do that, yeah, I think she will bonus action move over that direction. Let me see where. We'll go there.
All right.
And then trying to think if there's anything else I want to do specifically.
Oh, yes. Wolfrin. I'll put that on the token for the brand. There you go.
I think seeing... Okay, actually, can I see that dude now with Cursed?
He's on the other side of the pillar, right? Like, I don't think he climbed it
Right.
yet. So probably
Okay.
not.
So not quite. Okay, then I'd like to ready an action that when it climbs the pillar, so when it's on top and I can see it, I'd like to use Raltham's Psychic Lance. You can ready... You can ready spells, right?
Yeah, you can
I'm
ready
going crazy.
spells. The only thing is, if you don't cast it, you still use the spell slot.
Yeah, which I am okay with.
All right.
Because I'm like 99% sure it's going to do at least finish its climb.
Yeah.
So yeah, she will ready that, and then just be ready to, because that's also that is not concentration, so that should be fine. Yes.
All right.
Yeah, that is it.
Ruin.
Oh, does she? Is that it? So
Yeah.
do you lose concentration when you ready a spell? Does that count as concentration?
Yeah, I think as it is concentration to like be waiting to cast it, right? That's how it works.
Is that a thing? I've
think
not
I
readied
think it-
spells very often.
I think it might be. Does ready action spell?
If so, then
It
I'll
sounds-
change something. But
It sounds familiar.
it does sound like that would make sense. But
Okay, to be ready to spell must have a casting time of 1 action, and holding on to the spell's magic requires concentration.
okay. Then I will change. I'll do the same spell, but I think. Well, actually, no. I might not be able to see this one either.
Okay.
No, not quite.
A lot of pillars in the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I could move a little closer and do so.
Is she here to use their bonus action?
Yeah.
But that was teleporting.
Yeah, the teleport was the bonus
Okay.
action, yeah.
Yeah, so she can still move.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just see if I can see. Would you say that sees or not?
So looking at it, I mean, I've been a little lax in the pillars.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think so. I'm not sure that there's actually a sight line I can get through there.
Yeah, like if I was here, let me grab the draw tool. If I was looking at the pillar, I'd say that the actual shape of it is something.
Is that base?
Yeah, something like this.
Yeah, that makes sense. I was like that. Yeah. Okay, so there's not really a sight line I can get there. Okay, that's fine. I'll just not move instead. Let's see. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that I'd want her to do right now, because she used her bonus action, which kind of sucks because I could have done something with her if I'd had that too, but it's not a big deal. I just wish that you could do either an action or a bonus action on converting spell slots to sorcery points.
Yeah.
Oh well. Yeah, I think she's just gonna. Oh no, right, I can't do that. I think she's just gonna stay there then. Well, let's see. How much damage does that do? How much damage does that do? But that one does a thing there.
You could like hold action a cantrip instead of like a spell, but you'd still lose the concentration on the.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Is if I'm going to ready something, I'm going to ready something that's like powerful.
Yeah. Fair enough.
I don't really care about it's the dropping the concentration that I care about, which is why I came over here. Sorry. I was not did not realize that would be a thing, so I was not totally prepared.
It's all good.
I'll just leave that for now and turn and just if it comes towards me, I'm through the sickening radiance, so hopefully it'll get exhausted.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Ruin.
We are over. On time, I mean.
Over on time. Okay. Do you guys want to
Yeah.
pause it here
yes,
and pick
we're
up
fine.
next week?
Yes, please.
All right. All right. Well, I'll be honest. You haven't put a whole lot of a dent in them yet. A couple of them have taken some significant damage, but most of them. Let me see here.
And 2 of them are about to go on a trip.
One of them, yeah. 2 of them are about to walk off. That's right. Yeah. I mean, and that lasts as long as you maintain concentration, right? They don't get saves again. I don't think so, do they?
I don't
It's
think
not
so.
even concentration. It just lasts 24 hours.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So 2 of them
Strong.
are about to say goodbye. But okay, yeah. So you guys might be all right here. We'll see, I guess. We'll see. Good stuff today. Okay. Well, I guess we'll do XP and all that stuff. So let's take a look at the ye old XP chart. I think I can't give you XP for combat because you guys didn't finish the combat. Unless we count the combat where Maki-e was judo chopping Lucero in the face. But I don't think
I was slapping him.
slapping. Sorry.
Unless you count the combat where Myrkrið shoved Melora down.
Yeah, the Myrkrið v Melora boss fight. Why is my notes broken? Here we go. Okay. RP. We had a little bit of RP stuff happening today. I think I'll give you guys a 3 for RP. Sure. Let's see. Lore quest stuff. I don't really feel like we got any. What do you guys think? What is some lore quest stuff that happened today, huh? You're almost there. Like maybe if you can, I don't know, have a conversation with Melora, maybe.
We did learn what her name here is.
We learned she just wants him back.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll give you 2 XP for lore quests. You get something. 1 for each of those. Rule of cool.
Even though it's disgusting, Myrkrið ripping off half of his elven body and just leaving the other half to rip off later.
Yeah.
Was pretty epic.
Yeah.
The imagery.
Yeah. I think
Try to be as gross as possible.
Yeah. You guys letting Lucero just walk all the way up to Melora was pretty funny. I didn't see that coming. What if I just killed Lucero instantly because of that? What if I was...
Well, that's why Maki-e, instead of doing what she normally would do, which is join the people stealthing, Maki-e chose to sit on his shoulders to protect him.
It's like you
Quartz
reach
is there
out.
too.
You reach out and put your hand on Melora's shoulder, and then Lucero crumbles to ash.
No. I can't protect him from that.
I tried to protect him, but he's a fae.
Yeah, okay, all right. I'll give you guys 2 points for rule cool 2. What are you gonna say, Wolfrin?
Which one of these things is flying? None of them.
The one on the bottom right.
Bottom
We'll
right.
forget that.
It's already marked. It's got a wing on it.
Oh, I can't see that one. That's fine.
Yeah. It's this bro down here. Yeah, he's got wings on him. He's also suggested, so he's also leaving.
But he's not flying, he's walking.
That's true, yeah. Yeah, so he's got to land. All right, cool. So that puts it at a total of 7 today, which I mean isn't bad, really. Like 7's pretty good. That's almost 10% of a level.
We're still far. We just started a new level, so
Yeah. Yeah, you can't level up too fast. I mean, you just got to level 16.
right.
So, all right.
16 going on 20. I mean, wait, what?
Yeah, you'll be 20 too soon. That's the thing. I mean, to be honest,
They grow up so fast.
yeah. Yeah. Good luck. Go ahead and get 16. I mean, I just get to start throwing Tarrasques and stuff at you at that point. You guys want to get to, or I'm sorry, get to 20. Get to 20 is what I'm saying. I just get to start throwing big old bads at you.
You can start at 16. It's fine.
I can start now. I mean, I threw an Elderman Dragon at you when you were 11 or 12, level 12, I think. So you never know. You never know.
A boost.
All right. Well, thanks for playing. You guys did awesome today, as always. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to join this public free Discord. It's free. You can see what was posted in the chaos today. I'm sure there was funny GIFs. I saw at least a couple of them. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. All right. Yeah. But you can check that out. It's free. If you're watching on YouTube, it's in the description below. You can check out this artwork for Vash, Wolfrin's other character, at deviantart.com/Jessica Pegarero. And you can find me all around on YouTube, on Twitch, on Twitter, and here's my link tree, I guess. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great night, a good week. We'll see you guys next week with some more Force of Flesh. There'll be some Broken this Wednesday, I believe. We're playing some Broken. And that's all I got for you guys. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Good night, guys.
Bye.